Fans, from the coin toss to the final quarter, stay refreshed with an ice-cold Coca-Cola as you cheer on the Raiders. Just head to the concession stand and grab the perfect refreshment to share with fellow fans. Share a Coke with a teammate, a rival, or a friend this season. Thank you for choosing Pulaski Coca-Cola. It's time to load up on the best snacks and some delicious ice-cold Coke for all your game day guests. Nothing tastes like everyone you love and everything you like coming together. Coca-Cola. Together taste better.
May Oil Company, a four-generation family-owned business, is a supplier of fuel products and specialty lubricants serving Pulaski, Giles County, and southern Middle Tennessee from our offices and warehouse at 619 South 4th Street, Pulaski. May Oil Company is also a proud supporter of Giles County Bobcat and Richland Raiders sports. May Oil Company, supporting our Middle Tennessee communities for generations. 931-363-3704.
This is Clay Doggett, your state representative for District 70, and I'm proud to share what makes Giles County such a special place to call home. From our rich history and strong values to our thriving local businesses and hardworking families, Giles County is built on community pride. We're blessed with beautiful farmland, vibrant small towns, and neighbors who always lend a helping hand. Whether it's gathering for local events, supporting our schools, or growing opportunities for the next generation, Giles County continues to be a shining example of Tennessee's best.
We've been cutting prices at Murray Chevrolet GMC. There are amazing red tag deals throughout our lot. Just look for the red hang tags and windows to find the very best deals in our inventory, like the Black Widow Edition Silverado 1500 RST with $12,000 off, or the 2025 Corvette E-Ray with over $14,000 in rebates. Many more great deals with thousands off on 2025 trucks. Swing through or visit our website, murraychevrolet.com, for all the info.
This is Mike Keith for Winterburn and Associates Insurance. Winterburn Insurance is a full-service insurance agency, meaning they can help you with virtually every kind of personal insurance. Keep them in mind for auto, home, life, and health. Winterburn and Associates Insurance has been serving Giles County and the surrounding area for nearly 70 years, so they truly are a trusted choice. Get a quote online at winterburninsurance.com or call 363-8638. Winterburn and Associates Insurance, proud members of the Insurers of Tennessee.
Welcome in, everybody. Scott Stewart with you here for KSR Sports. And we got Giles County High School basketball coming up here at Hard Mayfield Gymnasium as we have the Lady Bobcats and the Bobcats taking on the team from down south, a little southwest of here, Muscle Shoals High School. Trojans and Lady Trojans are here in Giles County tonight for a high school basketball matchup with the Bobcats and Lady Bobcats. We'll tell you the starting lineups as they're starting to get them out there I'm sorry, I don't have some of the first names here, so you guys are going to have to forgive me. Parker is one of the starters for Muscle Shoals. Also, Yasmin Yamarez. And then also number 11 is Mackenzie Sears. Number 14 is Jemiah Oates. And number 15 is Abby Pittman. That's your 5 starters for Muscle Shoals. For the Lady Bobcats, it's going to be probably your regular starting 5, but we'll just make sure before we go too far. They are sitting over there on the bench, so if you can see them, you'll know who they are. Thank you for joining us tonight as Giles County is here to take on Muscle Shoals. Scott Stewart with you here on KSR Sports. If you're looking for the Richland at Lawrence County game, you can go over to WKSR 100.9, 107.7 and KSR.com. They've got that call over there for the Richland Raiders and Lady Raiders as they take on Lawrence County. For the Lady Bobcats, up first, Brea Smith's going to be in the starter. Jaylee Hicks, starter for tonight. It's number 1 and 2. Stepping up is number 5, Katie Pipkins. And looks like Mariah Holt. And 23, Akaria Reese. That means that Ashlyn Coleman is not a starter tonight. Not sure why. I saw her out there shooting. She was moving around, so maybe she'll be coming in here in a few minutes. The old camera situation here, folks, so please give me a little grace. I appreciate everybody who's given me some. I'm going to try to run it left-handed so I can write right-handed, and we'll see what we can do. The Giles County Lady Bobcats are, let's see, I got to look them up here. They are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3 are the Lady Bobcats, right? Yep, 6 and 3 on the season. 9 games in, Giles County is at 6 and 3. They actually maybe 7 and 3 because we didn't get the Christmas, or maybe 8 and 3 because we didn't get the Christmas stuff on our schedule. But we'll get it. We'll figure all that out. Check it out here in just a minute as the game gets underway with Giles County controlling the tip, and I'm getting it underneath the Mariah Holt. Mariah Holt spins, shot up, no good. Rebounds fought for, and it'll go to bounds off of Muscle Shoals. It will be Giles County ball underneath their own basket. A little bit different starting lineup tonight. Working a lot of combinations. I know that's what they try to do here in December, try to get everything set up. Hicks gets it. She'll travel as she took the ball and scuffled those feet. And it will go to Muscle Shoals. 0-0. We've just gotten started. 7:40 left. Giles County and Muscle Shoals. Parker brings it up. She hands it off to, she's going to have to give me a few minutes to get used to these names. Sears, they get it underneath. Shot's no good. Comes down with a rebound is Oates. Oates gets it back to Sears. Sears goes up with a shot, no good. Over the back, no call. But she'll put it back in, and that is Oates. Oates with her first 2 of the night, and Giles County trails 2-0. There's a three-pointer by Katie Pipkins. Count it. That's right, that Katie Pipkins comes in. She has been hot as of late. I'll talk a little bit about that as we move on. But it's 3-2, and Giles County is in the lead here with the Katie Pipkins first Realty Group three-pointer. Parker drives to the basket. Oates has it come off of her. She steps on the line. It'll be Giles County ball. So looking at a few of the games lately, we had the Fayetteville girls where Giles County won that one 70-62, and in that game, Pipkins hit 3 three-pointers. Coleman hit 2. And Holt hit 2 as Giles County won 70-62 over Fayetteville City. Now driving to the basket is Holt. What a nice move. Mariah Holt drives to the basket and knocks it down for her first 2 of the night, and it is now 5-2 in favor of Giles County. Muscle Shoals moves the ball around, but it is out there with Sears, who shuffles her feet. And we're going to get a turnover for Muscle Shoals. 5-2 is your score. Mariah Holt with that great drive down the lane for her first basket of the night. Now they get it over here in the corner to Smith. Smith's trying to get it in the lane to Hicks, but it will not go away. But it's knocked away. But then Katie Pickens and Jaylee Hicks do a good job of stealing the ball back. Now Holt brings it up. Cross midcourt, gets it stolen away. She gets it to Pipkins, top of the key. She drives, looks underneath the Reese. Reese has it, double, triple team, ball knocked away. That's okay. Katie Pipkins picks it up. She drives, she kicks it over to Reese. Reese back to the basket, shot up and good. Karia Reese for her first basket of the night, and it's 7-2 real fast for the Lady Bobcats here. Parker brings it down for Muscle Shoals. They get it over to Sears. Now they try to get it inside. They do. Ball's knocked away. That's Yasmin Umarez. Now out to Sears. Three-pointer misses it all. Oates tries to throw it off of Reese, and she's successful, I think, in doing so. She is. Okay, so checking into the game now is Bird for Muscle Shoals. I'm sorry I don't have some first names here. They were not available. Bird goes to the basket, blocked by Reese. Reese kicks it out to Smith. Smith brings it up fast. Nope, she pulls back. There's Holt. Holt back in the left wing to Smith. And Smith's going to drain her own three-pointer. That's a Brea Smith First Realty Group 3, and it's 10-2 for the Bobcats, Lady Bobcats. Get it underneath the Bird. Bird's shot is good. Good ball movement there by Muscle Shoals. You didn't say that because I forgot to move the camera again. Mariah Holt hands off to Smith. Smith almost loses it, but doesn't. Gets it to Pickens. Pickens doing a good job of running this offense. But I jinxed her, I guess, but then I jinxed them too, so that's okay. That's okay. I was trying to say that Katie Pipkins is doing a good job driving down in the lane, doing working a lot like a point guard. She did that on that nice little drive with Akaria a minute ago, and then they took the ball away from her. But fortunately, the announcers' jinx went the other way as they threw it out of Muscle Shoals threw it out of bounds. There goes Holt again to the basket. She is on fire. Not going to stop her tonight. You know, Giles County had a problem with that the other night where they could not, for the life of them, make a shot inside of 10 feet, but that is not the problem tonight, as they have gotten down there and been able to score the basketball, as my friend Chris Bledsoe would say. Sears against Holt, spins, goes to the foul line. Now she drives, she pulls up, shot's good. That's Sears' first basket, and now it's 12-6. In favor of the Lady Bobcats. Just under 4 minutes left in the first period. In the corner, Ashton Coleman's checked in. She drives. She pulls up at the block, has it knocked away. Holt comes away with it. She gets it underneath to Reese. Reese spins. No, she gets it back out to Mariah, but Mariah loses the handle. Little sloppy ball handling there. 3.5 minutes left in the first period. Giles County leads 12-6. Got three-pointers by that's First Realty Group three-pointers by Brea Smith and by Katie Pipkins. 4 points now already for Mariah Holt and 2 for Akaria Reese. As bringing it up now for Muscle Shoals. Actually, it is Pittman out there with the ball. She's going to be fouled. No, there's going to be a that was actually an offensive foul on a pick, on an attempted pick, and Bird picked that foul up. I think that's the first foul of the evening so far. Smith dribbles over to her right, gets it on the wing. There she goes again. There, out to Coleman. Coleman's shot no good, and they'll get Smith for a foul on the rebound. What I was trying to get out of my mouth there was that once again Katie Pipkins drove the lane and she found Coleman out there on that left wing, and Katie Pipkins has made a living so far this evening driving that lane. And that will open up some more of those three-pointers later on this evening. I will that'll be my prognostication, as another foul will be called, this time against Giles County again, as Sears was trying to drive to the bat. No. They're going to call her for an offensive foul. 2 team fouls now for Muscle Shoals, 1 for Giles County. And we're going to go the other way with Holt running the offense over to Pipkins on this left wing. Now back out top, over to the right wing. There's Smith. They try to get it underneath to Morris. Kingsley Morris is checked in. Coleman back in the corner to Holt. Holt going to drive the baseline. Oh, she has just been on fire so far driving to the basket. Mariah Holt will now not only get 2, but she'll have a chance for an and 1, as our friend J.P. Plant, who got me all set up tonight for the KSR Sports Network broadcast of Lady Bobcat basketball. And the and 1 is good, and it's 15-6, and Mariah Holt is taking care of business for the Lady Bobcats with 7 points. Giles County going to put on some man-to-man pressure. As bringing it up will be Umares for Muscle Shoals. She gets double teamed. She kicks it over to Parker. Parker finds Sears. Sears hands it off to Oates. Oates reverse layup is no good. They're fighting for the rebound. It's going to come off of Smith. Smith's going to take it down in a hurry down that far sideline. Now she'll pull it back. There's Ashlyn Coleman. She's going to drive into the block. Spin move, has it knocked away. Fast break, Sears against Holt. Shots up, no good. Rebound comes down to Parker. She's going to be fouled, and I believe that'll be on Brea Smith, if I'm not mistaken, which I have been a couple times tonight, so don't hold me to it. Yep, it is Brea Smith. I was right about that one, which is her second foul, by the way, already in this ball game. Under 2 minutes left in the first period. Giles County leads 15-6. Sorry, we don't have the scoreboard up for you tonight as Parker hits the first free throw. We do not have the scoreboard up for you tonight. Jaylee Hicks is going to come and give Brea Smith a little break. Parker's second free throw is up and good. So she hits both of them. It went to 15-7. Now it's 15-8 in favor of Giles County, and it'll be a 30-second timeout. So I'm going to kind of collect myself here real quick and just tell you what's been going on. Giles County is leading 15-8, 1:57 left in the first period. Giles County girls 9-0-2 early, but then 3-2 on a Katie Pipkins three-pointer. Then Mariah Holt has driven to the basket on 3 different occasions so far tonight, made all 3 baskets and got an and one, so she's got 7 points tonight already. 3 for Smith, 3 for Pipkins, 2 for Reese. Is Giles County's, that's Giles County's 15. Giles County doing a good job offensively tonight. Defensively, maybe just a little bit, not quite as good, but still good enough to be in the lead. Better than my camera work. How about that? All right, Mariah Holt gets it over to Pipkins. Pipkins kicks it out to Hicks. Hicks underneath to Coleman. Coleman throws it out to, tries to throw it out to Marsh. Marsh was not there. She knocks, it goes out of bounds as Marsh tries to save it. Muscle Shoals brings it up. Parker in the lane all by herself. No good. Rebound Oates. Oates against Marsh. Puts a shot up and in and good. That's her second basket for Oates, and it's 15-10 now in favor of the Lady Bobcats. Holt. Pipkins. Pipkins drives, pulls back, kicks out to Hicks. Giles County working the perimeter. Earlier on, they were doing a good job getting in the lane. Now Coleman's going to try to drive the lane. She's going to go up against 2 players, but now kicks it out to Holt. 3-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound for Sears from Muscle Shoals. Umares has the ball for the Jasmine Umares for Muscle Shoals as she drives to the elbow, pulls up a jumper. It's no good. Rebound hits the floor, and it'll go down to Hicks. Hicks is going to push the other way. Mariah Holt drives in the lane, has it knocked away, but it goes to Pipkins. Pipkins three's on the way. Count it. Katie Pipkins is 2 of 2 now, by the way, on 3-pointers, and it's 18-10. And there's going to be a travel on the other end. And the ball will go back to the Lady Bobcats. That's 2 of 2 from Trays from long range. First Realty Group 3-pointers, by the way. Carrier Reese comes back in. Marsh goes out. Holt brings it up for Giles County. In the corner to Coleman. She does not drive against Sears. They hand it off. No, she does not hand it off to Pipkins. She'll be tripped. That foul will go against Sears. I believe that's Sears' second. It is her, let's see. It is her second. 2 on Sears. Giles County leads 18-10 with 15.4 seconds left here in the first period. Pipkins will inbound right underneath us here, and they'll get it to Hicks. 15 seconds. They'll let the clock come down. Holt drives behind the back, goes to the basket. Oh, nice pass. What a dish to Akaria Reese. Count the assist for sure on that. 20-10 is the score at the end of the first period. We'll be right back. You're listening to Lady Bobcat basketball here on KSR Sports.
Hey, buddy, why the throwback uniform?
Well, boys, you see, it's to celebrate the glory days, the pride, the passion, the tradition.
Wow, what could be better than wearing a throwback uniform on game day?
How about throwing back a green and gold citrusy Sun Drop soda? in a throwback bottle while wearing my throwback uniform on game day.
The pride, the passion, the tradition.
Throwback a green and gold Sundrop today.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Welcome back as Muscle Shoals gets the ball to start the second period. Sears against Pipkins. She drives her to the lane. Pipkins will get her first foul of the night. Guarding Sears there in the lane. She will go to the free throw line to shoot two. Giles County leads 20-10 here at the end of to begin the second quarter. Katie Pipkins with 6, 7 for Mariah Holt, 4 for Karia Reese, and the first free throw is good for Sears. She's got 3. 22-11, now 20-12 is the Giles County lead as Sears now has 4, and Giles County will be bringing it up. Holt finds in the corner Hicks, but she got a little rush down there. Couldn't get to the ball. It's going to turn out and result in a Giles County turnover, not what you were looking for. They were trying to get a quick hit down there. Muscle Shoals is going to bring it back up. Giles County leads 20-12. We just 7.5 minutes here left in the third period. Second period. As we're underway, Giles County with the home game tonight against the visiting Muscle Shoals. And after a couple of shots do not go, Sears comes in and gets the rebound and puts it back up for 6 points, and it's now 20-14, a 6-point lead with 7 minutes left for the Lady Cats. On the other end here, Giles County has it, and Katie Pipkins is going to crank another three. It is no good. Rebound, though. Hicks runs it down. She's got a three-pointer queued up. It won't go. Rebound now fought for, and Sears comes away with it. She tries to get it out in front, and they do. And she gets it back, and now that's 8 points now. She scored all the points here in the second, and it's 20-16. It's about as close as they have been here in this ball game. Have the Muscle Shoals Lady Trojans. So Giles County's hosting tonight against Muscle Shoals. Let's see, Giles County, as I said, they won. They defeated Summit. They defeated Waverly. They defeated Spring Hill, Fayetteville. Both of those teams twice. They've defeated Lincoln County. And then, actually, the second game against Fayetteville, Giles County lost 62-70. I forgot about that. I had said earlier that they won that game, but they did not. We were at that. We had that game last week. So Giles County is. I'm going to have to look that up here in a minute. Reese gets it underneath. She spins. Good shot by Reese. Reese now has 6. 6 points for Reese. 22-16 is the score as we go the other way with Muscle Shoals. Oates gets it at the elbow, tries to go against Reese. It goes off of Mariah Holt's foot. No, it goes off of Oates' foot. I thought it went off Mariah Holt's foot, but it did not. It goes out of bounds off of Oates, and it will be Giles County ball. And Giles County looking to build back their lead. 22-16 is a 6-point lead right now. It's been as high as about 10. Which it was at the end of the first period. It's been as low as about 4. Try to lob it in to Coleman. It will not go, but it's knocked out of bounds by Oates. Oates is a pretty impressive ball player. Just what we've seen from her so far. She's very athletic. She plays a little taller than she actually is. As you can tell, she's not anywhere near as tall as Reese. Coleman tries to drive. She's going to be fouled on the floor there at the elbow. Giles County inbound underneath the basket, under 6 minutes to go. There's a pass into Holt. Holt, another great dish. Mariah Holt not only scoring tonight, but she is serving them up for Akaria Reese. Akaria needs to buy her supper tonight. As we get on the other end and the ball there's a shot and miss. And now Giles County's back. There's Holt now. She's going to take a three. No good. Rebound comes down to Parker. Parker racing up the other way. Actually, Parker gets it from Yamarez, and she misses it. Now Ashton comes away with it. Here comes Reese. Reese pulls up, kicks it out to Pipkins. She drives the lane all the way over the corner to Hicks. Hicks three-pointer. Yep. Count it. Jaylee Hicks for three, baby. And it's 27-16. Giles County back up by 11 here. Shot no good. Rebound. Sears. Sears is going to make the shot, and there's going to be a foul called. That's 10 points for Sears. The foul is going to be called on Reese. That's her first. Nice three-pointer in the corner. Once again, Katie Pipkin says, I was calling it earlier, driving in the lane. And I said it was going to open up for some three-pointers for her, but actually it's opening up three-pointer for Jaylee Hicks out there on that far corner. 27-18, Giles County leads by 9. I said 11 a minute ago, I'm sorry. 27-19 is now the score with Giles County leading by 8. Holt brings it up. There's Pipkins. Pipkins looking to drive again. She pulls back at the top of the key. There's Hicks again. Three-pointer won't go. Rebound fought for by Morris. They're going to call Morris for a foul, I do believe. Yeah. So Kinsley Morris will pick up that foul. It's team's fourth in the period, which means that Muscle Shoals will be able to shoot some free throws if Giles County fouls again at 27-19 with 4.5 minutes left in the period. Sears gets it. She passes it off to Bird. Now up top to Parker. Parker's three is no good. Rebound. Holt was trying to save it off of the Yamarez, who was running behind her. It ends up just going out of bounds off of Giles County. It will be Muscle Shoals ball as Hicks will check out for Giles County, and in her place will be Smith. Oh, no, and the rebound came down to Mariah Holt, but Mariah, unfortunately, was standing out of bounds when it got to her. She gives us a little wry smile and said she was on the way, buddy, too. There goes Sears into the lane. Her shot will be up and no good, and we do not want that one to be on Akaria, I don't believe, but I think it's going to be 2 on whoever it is. I believe it's on Mariah, actually, and that will be her first. Free throw by Sears is no good. Mackenzie Spears has 10 points. 10 of the 19 points for Muscle. Make that 11 for Muscle Shoals. And it's 27-20. Full time out. We're going to be right back right after this here on KSR Sports.
We meet by accident. A play on words. But when you need us, we're there. Gerald's Auto Body and Gerald's Auto Repair is a trusted friend when you need auto repairs or auto body work. We specialize in making you feel at ease in a time that can be uncertain at best. We take the worry away and give you our very best. Gerald's Auto Body and Gerald's Auto Repair, a trusted friend when you need us. Call 363-0539 or drop by 716 North 1st Street, Pulaski.
This is Jill Kilburn with Big Green Dumpster. Whether you're cleaning out the garage or tackling a renovation, we've got you covered. We have 4 dumpster sizes, 11 to 30 yards. Order before 1 p.m. for same-day delivery. We offer demolition and junk removal. We offer a contractor's discount and include a direct text line for prompt service. Serving Middle Tennessee and North Alabama, our prices are online, so book now at biggreendumpster.pro or call 931-903-2424. Big Green Dumpster.
We're back. 4:07 left in the first half. 27-20 is Giles County's lead over Muscle Shoals. Mariah Holt will bring it down for Giles County. Hands it off to Smith, but it's knocked away by Pittman. Pittman finds Parker. No, Umares underneath. Umares goes to the basket and scores. That's her first basket of the day, and it's 27-22. Giles County leads by 5. Holt drives the basket. Nice. Goes to the right hand. 29-22, and that is Mariah Holt's 9th point tonight, and she has been unstoppable when she gets into the lane tonight. Juarez drives the baseline and stops, but Reese recovers, gives the help, and knocks it out of bounds with the block. Underneath their own basket, they get it into Sears. She gets it back out top to Pittman. Now Pittman gets a little screen from Bird. There's a foul called or something called. I guess it's underneath here. It's on Bird. Her second. Team second of this quarter, 29-22 in favor of the Lady Bobcats. 3:15 left in the second period. Giles County gets it over to Smith. Smith now gets a screen, stopped at the free throw line, puts a shot up. It's no good. Rebound for Sears. Sears pushes it back up the other way. She goes up with a little scoop action, no good. Comes down to Kinley Marsh. Kinley Marsh gets it to Pipkins. Pipkins drives, shot up, and no good. Rebound off of Giles County. Pipkins a little bit out of control. She was going a little bit too fast, I'd say. If you can, I guess if you can ever go too fast, right? Pittman drives, spins, kicks it off to Oates. We haven't seen Oates in a little while. Oates kicks it back out, and it's going to go across the free throw line. The half-court line. And it'll stay with the Lady Bobcats. 2:37 left in the second period. Giles County still up 29-22 over the Muscle Shoals Lady Trojans. Giles County will inbound right here underneath us. Mariah Holt gets it into Morris. They'll set up the offense with 2.5 minutes left. Morris, Pickens. Pickens looking to drive again. She's been dangerous down there, and this time she puts it up herself. 31-22 is the score, and Pipkins now has 8. She has been dishing those all night, and she pulled up herself right there to just a little bit in front of the basket. Notes is now going to drive against Reese. It's going to be no good, and they're going to call. Is that guy going to call that from over there? Oh, my gosh. There was a referee standing right there. He didn't call anything. Fred Steger's like, are you kidding me? Why are you calling that? Anyway, Oates. Free throw, ball don't lie. Free throw is no good. 31-22 is your score. Giles County leads. Coach Steger's asking Khadijah, can you believe that? All right, 31-22. Khadijah's like, no, Coach, I can't believe it. 31-23 now is the score. Giles County leads by 8. Holt. Back on this left wing, kicks it all the way out top to Pipkins. Again, she drives, but she pulls back. She's going to drive again. There's going to be a foul call. This time it's going to be against somebody who's checked in. And I believe if that's number 10, that would be Franks. Once again, if any Muscle Shoals folks are following us here, I am sorry I don't have any first names for any of y'all. Well, I got a couple, but most of them I do not have first names for. Reese checks out. Coleman has checked in. There's Coleman in the corner. She doesn't shoot. She's going to be called for, on that little fake. Sometimes they get that little head bob. They get the foot going. And I will tell you this, that young referee will call it every single time. I've seen him in action before. Muscle Shoals takes it. Gets it to Sears in the lane. She pulls up at the free throw line. Shot's no good. Mars fighting for the rebound. She gets it. Kicks it out to Holt. Holt pushes back up this near side. She goes in the lane, kicks it out. Oh, little wild pass. She had the right idea. She had the person over there, but she just got a little out of control. As that it will be another Giles County turnover. 1:30 left here in the first half. It's 31-23 still in favor of Giles County. Oates against Morris. She goes to the lane. We have a call here probably against Kinsley. Nope, calling that against Katie. At the line is Oates. She missed the first one. Minute and a half. As we get to halftime, don't go anywhere. We're going to have coach, Giles County Bobcat coach Nick Campbell here. Giles County will get the ball off the second miss. So we got Nick Campbell here for the Giles County Bobcats. Talk about their last few games. They had their Christmas Classic over the weekend. And Holt loses the handle. Oates pushing it the other way for Muscle Shoals. She goes up to the left hand, no good. Rebound's taken away by Sears. Now we're going to get Smith for a foul, I believe. Giles County still leads 31-23. Thanks to poor free throw shooting by Muscle Shoals. Brea Smith picks up her third. And once again, Giles County is very fortunate that Muscle Shoals did not bring their free throw shooting with them tonight, as Sears hits her 12th point out on there, and it's 31-24. Giles County leads with a minute left in the first half. Holt. She carried. That young man right there, you got to be careful with him. He will he'll call that head bob walk every single time that he thinks you moved that foot. And he will also call that carry a lot. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm just saying he calls it a lot. Yamarez over in the corner here to Pittman. They get it underneath the against Reese, and she travels. Like I say, Oates is a pretty impressive ball player. She's got her hands full with Reese tonight. As Holt gets it over in the corner to Morris. Now they try to get it down to Reese. It's knocked away. Sears drives. Goes to the basket, all coast to coast for Sears, and she is having herself a night with 14 points, and it's 31-26 now. Less than 30 seconds left in the first half. Be a foul called here in front of us as Holt had gotten herself in a little bit of trouble. .8 seconds. Giles County leads by 5, 31-26. They hand it off to Holt. She drives, kicks it out to Pipkins. Pipkins drives. She pulls back inside the three-point line. No good. Rebound, fought for. Comes down with it is Muscle Shoals. 10 seconds left. Muscle Shoals fast the other way. Oates goes to the basket from no good, and that will end the first half with Giles County ahead 31-26. I'm going to take a real quick timeout, catch my breath, and then we'll get on here real quick with Coach Nick Campbell here on KSR Sports.
First National Bank is an independent community bank. Being independent allows us to be innovative, to adapt and respond quickly and efficiently to your financial needs. We know the needs of this area. Our interest and our loyalty are to the people who live and work here. They are more than names and faces. They're our friends and our neighbors. Together, we're making communities great. Member FDIC.
All right, welcome back in. Scott Stewart here at KSR Sports. The Lady Bobcats lead 31-26 in a pretty good little battle for the Lady Bobcats. We've seen a lot out of them so far. It's going to look like it's going to come down to a battle between them and the Lady Trojans for most shows. But before we go any further, let's talk to Coach Nick Campbell, whose Bobcats will be taking on Muscle Shoals. So let's go ahead and talk about that real quick, Coach, while we're here. Before we get started on anything else, what can we look for tonight in the matchup with the Muscle Shoals team?
You're good there. Muscle Shoals is really good. They're big. They're athletic. We knew going into it when we scheduled it that it was going to be a tough test for us right now. So we're going to have to play extremely well. They pressure the entire game. They full court man run and jump, half court man run and jump. Sometimes they'll go into a little zone trap. So it's something that we're going to have to be expecting, which the last 3 teams that we played have kind of played that way as well, especially Lauderdale County on Friday night. They trapped a little bit of everywhere too, so hopefully that prepared us for tonight's game as well.
Right, yeah, it's the kind of game you really like to play. Somebody you don't play a lot, right?
Yeah, you don't typically play. We probably won't ever see them again. I don't know if we even will play again next year. So, but they got a really good team. They got some. They're typically known for a powerhouse football program,
right?
So they got some really good athletes. Yeah, great athletes. They're really good at basketball too the last few years. So it'll be a good game for us.
All right, you talked about over the weekend, which I didn't get to watch those games. The Lauderdale County game. You said that you got a little pressure there. Was that the kind of the box and one pressure that you've been seeing, or was it?
No, that was full court. Man, just when the ball came in, trapping, trying to take everything away, and then they would actually back the pressure up a little bit, and then as soon as you come across half court, they would trap you again. Yeah, so
y'all have seen some of that too.
Yeah, we have. We've kind of seen about a little bit of all defenses so far. That's why we like to play a wide variety of teams in the preseason. Well, I say preseason, before district play and before Christmas gets here, because you just never know what the other team's going to do, and we've got to be able to react. And because sometimes it is hard to cover every single thing in practice. Is this team going to play a 1-3-1? Is this what in-game adjustments are their coach is going to make to where we've got to make an in-game adjustment? So that's good for our team. We are young, but we're starting to pick up a lot of valuable playing time and experience right now.
You got a lot of kids that have gotten out there on the floor and gotten a lot of, like you said, valuable experience, especially, like going back to the Fayetteville game. That was a game where you got a lot of guys on the floor because there in the second half it kind of got away. What are you seeing? The one thing that I kind of noticed, the first game I did, was maybe that Spring Hill, no, it wasn't a Spring Hill, but anyway, I can't remember which game it was. But anyway, that first game I did, I noticed kind of like whenever Cason's scoring his points, he knows he's going to get his, right? But what were you going to do when he couldn't get his, when he couldn't be on the floor? Do you feel like you're getting a better idea of who that's going to be and what that's going to be?
Yeah, we got a lot of different guys that can score it. Cason scores it more than most. You know, but he's always been a scorer. So, but all these guys are used to playing with him. So now, we're starting to get back in that groove with everybody back. But X Randolph has
done great. Yeah,
he's done a great job of shooting a little bit more than what he usually does, which he takes great shots. Deshaun, since he's been back from his ankle injury, I think he's averaged more coming off the bench than he has when he started. So he's been a bolt of energy coming off the bench. So
that makes it hard to. It makes it hard to.
Yeah, it
put
is.
him in the starting lineup.
He's going to get back in there.
I know he is.
Not tonight, but at the Richland tournament, he's going to get back in there. So he deserves to start. So he's been a great asset for us. But guys like Damari Allen, ex-Hannah played really well the other night against Colbert County. He had 6.
So good.
If we can continue to get 7, 8, 6 points out of everybody that plays, the pace that we play is fast, and Cason is a willing passer too. He does take some shots, but he does move the ball around a little bit better. We all move the ball around a lot better than we did last year. So I think that's one thing that makes us tough to guard is we're scoring more with less dribbles, if that makes sense.
Yeah, does it make sense too that kind of what I noticed the other night against Fayetteville is that whenever a lot of times they'll get to watching Cason like go, and then but the other night They weren't. Everybody was doing their job, and it made it easier for him to score. I mean, it's like he scored even more when everybody else was involved than if it was just him himself.
Correct. You know, we run a lot of different actions. The other night we ran a little dribble handoff, and you know, we called a play and they took it away, and DeMari Allen hits somebody on a back cut, and they kick it out for a three in the corner. You know. And that looked like great basketball, and you know that's we don't really we teach them how to play. We don't want to make them robots out there. So, we're improving each and every game. You know, we've had a tough schedule. You know, and I think our guys have responded really well to it.
Yeah, I really like y'all's schedule so far. You played some teams that are good. Like, I mean, Fayetteville City's historically good in basketball. Spring Hill's been pretty good, and that kid they had that scored 36 against.
He's a great player.
He's a good ball player. So looking for another great game tonight. And who are you guys playing in the Richland tournament? When is that? December the 30th?
December 29th and December 30th. On the 29th, we play South Gibson. And then on the 30th, we play Montgomery Central, who is actually a region team. So that's good for us to see. We'll see a couple region teams before we get into district play. So, you know, we're in a new region, so it's good to kind of get our eyes on the region to kind of see what some of those teams are like.
Man, that gives me chills when you say Montgomery Central, because, man, I can remember doing some region games. We go driving back and forth up there every 2.5 hours up there every night. Good night of living. Well, hey, good luck tonight, Coach, and thanks for stopping and talking to us.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey, that's Coach Dix Campbell. Thank you, Coach, for coming up here.
At Haney Realty and Property Management, we strive to work with all of your real estate needs. Listing, buying, property management, or rental, we have got you covered. Call me, Daniel Haney, at 931-309-8291, or come by the office located at 109 South 1st Street in Pulaski, and one of our agents will be able to assist you. Our website is www.haneyrealtypm.com. Haney Realty and Property Management. We are your best friend in real estate.
For all your real estate, property management, and auction needs, contact Haney Realty Auction Company.
Attention Giles County residents, looking for your next career opportunity? Look no further than M&M Staffing, your trusted local staffing agency. Owner John Braden Harper and recruiters Cree Holt and Mercedes Houston are all proud members of Giles County who understand our community inside and out. At M&M Staffing, we're your neighbors supporting local schools, athletes, organizations, and causes that matter to you. Visit us on Facebook, step into our office, or apply online at mnmstaffing.net. You can also give us a call at 931-347-4255. M&M Staffing, your bridge to a brighter future in Giles County.
Natural gas safety tips brought to you by Pulaski Natural Gas. Call before you dig. Don't hit a buried gas line. Before you dig or move earth in any way, call your local one-call number or utility locator service. They can tell you the location of buried natural gas lines, power lines, and other utilities so you can dig safely. These tips are brought to you by Pulaski Natural Gas, 363-1752, 363-1752.
When it comes to your family's health, you can count on Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Pulaski. We're focused on keeping you at your best with annual screenings and preventative care. Having a family doctor helps you stay healthy, so our Southern Tennessee Medical Group makes it easy to find one. Call 1-800-424-DOCS. That's 1-800-424-3627. Or visit southerntmpulaski.com to find a primary care physician.
All right, hey, let's say a big thank you to our sponsors here on KSR Sports: Coke, Mayo, Clay Doggett, Murray Chevrolet, Winterburn & Associates Insurance, Sundrop, Employee Resource Credit Union, Gerald's Auto Body, Big Green Dumpster, Giles County, First National Bank, Haney Realty,
This is Jill Kilburn with Big Green Dumpster. Whether you're cleaning out the garage or tackling a renovation, we've got you covered. We have 4 dumpster sizes.
That was an accident. I was trying to go through them and I hit it. First National Bank, Haney Realty, M&M Staffing, Pulaski Natural Gas, STRHS Pulaski, and Pulaski Electric System, and First Realty Group, who is the sponsors of our three-pointers, and we've got a few of those. Scoring in the first half, Mariah Holt 9, Katie Pipkins 8, Karia Reese 8. 3 for Smith, 3 for Hicks, and we're on their way as Holt will bring it up for Giles County. Giles County leads 31-26 over Muscle Shoals as we start the third period. Once again, Pipkins tries to drive. She's cut off. They try to get underneath to Reese, who is guarded by Oates. Oh, there's Hicks. Oh, she couldn't hang on to it. Good look, good throw. Hicks just couldn't hold on the pass, but Holt steals it back. Now they find Reese driving to the basket. She'll be fouled. Jaylee Hicks just could not quite hang on to that ball in the lane. Wasn't quite ready for it. But Reese, after Holt, Reese steals it. Reese takes it to the basket, and she looks to hit a couple of free throws and push Giles County's lead up. First one is up and good. 32-26 is the score. And with that, she's got 10 points, and Giles County's got a 7-point lead. Now Giles County's going to put a little pressure on. Yamarez brings it up. They get it underneath to Sears. Sears will be hacked by Mariah Holt. That will be Mariah's second, team first here in the third period. It'll be inbounded to Sears. She drives. Rebound, fought for. It'll go off of Oates, and it'll stay with Giles County. Giles County with a chance to build it back up. Giles County has led by 10 a couple of times. They led by 10 at the end of the first period. And again, at another point in the first period, it's been pretty much around the 5 to 10 area the whole game. Hicks out top to Pipkins to Holt. Pipkins and Holt both have been good in the lane, and there goes Holt she gets the ball knocked away, though. And it'll be Yamarez with the breakaway basket. And it's 33-28 now for Giles County. Yamarez that basket for her fourth point. Holt and the Pipkins have done a lot of damage tonight driving the lane. That one got knocked away from Holt. Now they kick it this time over to Smith. Smith's three-pointer is no good. Rebound comes down to Parker. And right now, you would like to see Giles County get a little bit better rebounding off those misses, as Sears' shot's no good, Oates' shot's no good. Sears goes up, she'll be fouled, and that may be on Mariah. That would be her third. Nope, they call it on Akaria, which is her third. That sends Sears to the line for two. Her free throw shooting has not been great, but that is her 15th point now, and that lead is now back down to 4. It hasn't been down to 4 in a while. Hicks comes out. Coleman comes in. Sears looking to make the second. She's the high scorer of the game so far. That's 16 points for her, and it's 33-30, and that's as close as this ball game's been since way back. Since they were up 0-2, to be honest with you. I don't think it's been any closer. 5-2 at some point. Coleman gets it in the lane, kicks it out to Pipkins, three-pointer. And it looked good, but just a little short. Pittman comes away with it. And Giles County's just not getting any rebounds tonight. Very physical, aggressive Muscle Shoals team as Parker runs in there and puts it up. Parker now has 4, and that ball game is down to 1 point, 33-31 in favor of the Lady Bobcats. 5:43 left. I'm sorry, 33-32. Three-pointer by Ashlyn Coleman. Count that one. Boy, I tell you, we needed that, Ashlyn. That's her first points of the night, and it's 36-32 to stem the tide of this Muscle Shoals run here in the first part of the second half. For Sears, the shot's up, and Coleman comes away with a rebound. It's knocked away. They were fouling Coleman. They didn't call it. Now the ball goes off of Yamarez, and it'll be Giles County's ball. Basically, we're choking Ashland down there. But I sure am glad to see Ashland make that three-pointer. We needed that. By the way, that is a first field of group three-pointer from Ashland Coleman. And we're going to span up here and see the offensive action, which ended up being a throwaway pass by Holt. Giles County going to put a little pressure on. Then they almost lost the ball up there without any pressure. Pipkins picks up Parker. Parker kicks it out to Yamarez. She's picked up by Holt. She stops, spins around, shot up, no good. Rebound, fought for. Oates comes away with it. Oates on the baseline goes up. She'll be called. The foul will be called on Ashlyn Coleman, who Ashlyn did not start tonight. She's not played a lot of minutes, so it's just her first foul. (36-32) is your score. Giles County leads 4:42. Oates is at the free throw line, and she's had a hard time at that free throw line tonight. She's got 4 points. And the first one is no good. Oates steps back up the line. Free throw is up. That one is good. So Oates has 5, and it's 36-33. Pipkins for Giles County gets it to Coleman. Her top of the key three is no good. Ball will go out of bounds to Russell Schultz. And the Lady Trojans will bring the ball up, trailing 36-33 to the Bobcats. Lady Bobcats. Now they hand the ball off to Pittman. Pittman's shot no good. Carrier Reese, they're in there fighting for the rebound, but Carrier's having a hard time bringing it down, even though she's got quite the height advantage over all these Muscle Shoals players. They're coming away with a lot of rebounds. I'm not keeping up with them because I'm barely can move this camera. Parker nails the three. 7 for her, and once again, we got a tie ball game now with 4 minutes left in the third period. Giles County 36, Muscle Shoals 36. Spinning the lane, Coleman kicks it out. Holt goes to the baseline. She pulls up, shot good. Mariah Holt needed to score some points, and she did. 11 now for Mariah. And Sears comes away with a rebound, and it's 38-38. We're going to be battling back and forth now for a little bit. Both teams doing what they want to do on the offensive end. Brea Smith there was a stoppage of play. Referee pointed to Coach Steger. Steger like, I didn't want anything. So they're going to let him take it out on the side. We don't really know what happened there. They get it into Morris. Morris gets it back to Pipkins. Giles kind of needs to do a little of that slash and dish stuff they were doing earlier. Coleman drives the baseline. Good drive. Shot up. No good. Rebound Reese. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I wanted to see. 40-38. Get that offensive board. Put it back up. Get the deuce. There we go. Shots up by Pittman. It's no good. Rebound again. Carrier Reese. If Giles County can get control of the boards here, they'll win this ball game. Three-pointer on the way. No good by Coleman at the top of the key. Oh, and the ball got away from Pipkins on the rebound. I think Ashlyn may be hurting a little bit. She's limping when she goes out of here, which is maybe why she didn't start and hasn't played a lot of minutes. Smith checks in for her as they throw the ball in all the way to the half court. There's Sears against Holt. Her shot's up and good. Sears has got 18, and it's 40-40, 2:41 left here in the third. Holt out to Pipkins. There goes Pipkins in the lane. She pulls the shot up. It won't go. Rebound comes down. They're going to fight. They're going to be on the floor looking for it. There's going to be a timeout called. 30 seconds called for. Our County leads game 40-40 between Giles County and Muscle Shoals. Giles County with the height advantage. (40-40), 2:16 left. Pittman kicks it out to Parker. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound comes down to Oates. Parker's going to re-cue that up. She does. Rebound comes down to Oates. Man, I'm telling you, they're tough on those boards. Bria Smith's going to probably pick up her 4th foul. Bird is going to go to the free throw line. She's got 2 points. No, they bring it. No, it's a toss in, but she's going to get the rebound and put it up. No good. Giles County maintains tie with a chance to go take the lead with under 2 minutes left here in the 3rd period. All the way across to Morris. Morris in the corner to Smith. Smith with 4 fouls, drives, puts a shot up in the lane. Shot will go. Good job. Good-looking shot from Brea Smith, who hit an earlier 3 and now has 5 points and gives Giles County the 2-point lead with 1.5 minutes left here in the 3rd. They try to get it down to Sears, who is just a scoring machine, and she gets the roll. You got to give some credit on that one. That's 20 points, and it's 42-42. Muscle Shoals is not going anywhere if you thought they were going to. Holt pulls up for the 3. Good. Count it. First Realty Group 3 for her 14th point, and it's 45-42. And we have got a timeout, and it's going to be a short timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Actually, let's take a
We
quick
meet
look.
by
We'll go
accident. A play on words.
But when you
First Realty Group has been serving Giles and Lawrence County and beyond for decades. We're first because we have the best selection of land, homes, and commercial properties to choose from. Our fair price promise means you can shop with peace of mind locally and with customer care not found elsewhere. We also understand the buying process and what it takes to make it easy, from title to escrow to closing. First Realty Group. First for a reason. Visit FRG1.com for all of your buying needs in Giles County.
All right, guys, we're back here with Giles County girls leading 45-42, under a minute left in the 3rd period. Thank you to First Realty Group for being one of our sponsors. We read off the list a while ago, but First Realty Group is your 3-pointer sponsor. And I'm afraid that Akaria Reese just picked up her 4th foul, and Oates is going back to the free throw line. It's 45-42 in favor of Giles County. Now you've got Smith with 4 fouls. You've got Reese with 4 fouls. Giles County has 4 fouls for the remainder of this quarter, 5 fouls, which means it's all foul shooting from here. The fortunate thing we got is that Jemiah Oates struggles from the free throw line. She missed them both. Reese gets the rebound. She's going to be triple teamed, and they're going to finally call a foul for all that grabbing that they're doing on Bird. But a lot of grabbing when that ball comes down. Bird picks up her 3rd. Coleman comes back in. She is not 100%. She did not start tonight, but she's in there battling like the warrior she is. Morris takes the ball, kicks it out to Holt. Holt, 3-point, no, she does not take the 3. Dribbles out top, gets it over to Pipkins. Pipkins takes the screen, goes to the basket, shot up, no good. Rebound, Pittman. Oh, and Pipkins knocks it away. She pulls back all the way across to Holt. Holt, spin move. Oh, gets blocked by Oates. Great play by Oates. Umarez. Now they get it to Pittman. Pittman's shot is up and good. It's 45-44. 1 second. And that'll end the 3rd. At the end of the 3rd, Giles County leads 45-44. We'll be back in just a minute here on KSR Sports.
Fans, From the coin toss to the final quarter, stay refreshed with an ice cold Coca-Cola as you cheer on the Raiders. Just head to the concession stand and grab the perfect refreshment to share with fellow fans. Share a Coke with a teammate, a rival, or a friend this season. Thank you for choosing Pulaski Coca-Cola. It's time to load up on the best snacks and some delicious ice cold Coke for all your game day guests. Nothing tastes like everyone you love and everything you like coming together. Coca-Cola. Together taste better.
Giles County nursing a 1-point lead as we go into the fourth period. Muscle Shoals will have the ball. Giles County's led by as many as 10, led for most of this game by at least 5 to 10 points, but Muscle Shoals has not gone away. Sears with 20 points. She's got the ball at the blocks. She goes underneath, shot up and good. She is something else. 22 now for her, and that is the first lead that they've had, and all the way back to 0-2. First possession of this game. It's 46-45 in favor of Muscle Shoals. Morris kicks it out to Holt. Holt drives to her left, goes into the lane, backs up. Now they get it down to Reese. Reese gets fouled. Shot up, no good, gets fouled. Now they find Coleman, but the pass is errant. Now Pipkins runs it down. Pipkins will go in the lane. She'll kick it out to Morris. Morris's three is, in and out. And it goes back in. The first rookie group three for Kinsley Morris. It went in and out and back in, and it's 48-46. Giles County regains the lead. I'm sorry I didn't move the camera on that. That's my bad, y'all. Sears gets the shot blocked by Reese. Please forgive me for my lack of camera work on this. As Pipkins gets it to Holt. I'd done so much better, too. Now, Ashlyn Coleman drives, and she's going to be fouled by Pittman. I believe that's Pittman's first. Foul is on the floor. First foul for Muscle Shoals here in the fourth period. Just tell that just really doesn't look like Ashlyn Coleman feels very good right now. I don't know if it's her foot or she's sick or what, but there's Mariah Holt driving in the lane. She'll spin, shot up. It'll be blocked, but they're going to call Oates, I believe, with that one. No, they're going to call Umaris. Giles County gave the lead up there to start the fourth period, 46-45. Then a three-pointer that hit the rim, went down, and came back into the rim as Mariah Holt makes her 15th point by Kinsley Morris. Gave Giles County the 48-46 lead. Now it's 49-46, and it will be, and it's in and out there. So that's 49-46 with 6:28 left here in the period. Ball is thrown out of bounds by Muscle Shoals. Giles County can take advantage of it, build that lead back up to about 5. It's where it's kind of been between 5 and 10 most of the night, except for here in the third period and fourth. Giles County led all the way up until it got to be 36-36 back in the third period, and it stayed tied back and forth, and Giles County nursed a 45-44 lead at the end of the third. Now, Morris throws it away. Parker picks it up. She pushes. Pulls up, gets it over to Pittman. Jumper, no good. Rebound, fought for. Oates gets it. It goes into the hands of Holt. Mariah Holt races up the other way. She gets the ball knocked away, and then she'll get called for the foul. And I believe that's Mariah's third. Everybody just a little bit out of control. Everybody just needs to calm down a little bit. All right, here we go the other way. 49-46, 5:48 left in the fourth period in this ball game. Muscle Shoals. Giles County with playing a little zone. They get it inside to Sears. She goes underneath, and they're going to count the basket, and they're going to give her the free throw. I do believe. Yep. So Morris picks up a foul, and she has killed him with that little move underneath like that. 49-48 with a free throw coming, and 5.5 minutes left here in the fourth period. Sears' free throw is up and no good. Carrier Reese with the rebound. Giles County still nursing that 1-point lead. And here comes Pipkins across the free throw line. Half-court line. She gets it over to Holt. Holt finds Morris at the free throw line. Now they get it to Pipkins. Right corner three. Yep, you can count that one, buddy. Pipkins with her third three of the night has 11 points now, and it's 52-48 in favor of the Lady Bobcats. Needed that again. Timely shooting by Katie Pipkins. Pittman drives to the baseline. She'll be fouled. The shot will not go in. They're going to probably call, yes. No. That was a bad call. They called that on Akaria. She fouls out with 11 points. Good game, Akaria. That was rough on her there. They shouldn't. That was not on her. It should have been on Morris. But Akaria Reese is going to find out with 11 points. And the free throw by Pittman is no good. I don't disagree with the foul, but it obviously wasn't Reese that fouled her. Second free throw is no good. There's Ashlyn Coleman with the rebound. Good job of getting in position and getting the rebound, which is what Giles County's had a little bit of trouble with this team, even though they've got a size advantage. Coleman does not shoot it, but she goes back to the baseline. Then she'll get a double team, put the shot up. She'll be fouled by Pittman. I believe they'll call that on Pittman. I better wait. No, they called it on Sears. I disagree with that one as well, if you want to know the truth about it. But anyway, so Coleman is going to now go to the free throw line to shoot two. First one is up and no good. Giles County leads 52-48. 4:41 left here in the fourth period. Coach Steger and Townsend are talking to Katie Pipkins over there about what's going on. The second shot's no good, but the rebound's fought for. No, it comes away for Muscle Shoals. They got numbers. There's Parker. She gets it to Pittman. Pittman tries to drive against Marsh. The shot's up no good. Rebound for Sears, but Marsh rips it away, and then they're going to call the foul on Muscle Shoals. Good job, Kinsley Morris. And that's Sears again. I've got it as her fourth, team fourth, and now the rest of the way, Giles County shoots free throws on fouls. That's huge. Brea Smith checks back in. She's got 4 fouls. Hands it off to Pipkins. Pipkins picked up by Parker, backs off and gets it to Coleman. Coleman goes up to the basket, does not get the call that she's looking for. Oh. And then Coach Stigger's like, they had to do something. They either hit her arm or they hit the ball, one of the two. Which one is it? Neither, they said. Physics does not count here, but Katie Pipkins does. She rips the ball away. She goes up, and she'll be fouled on the shot. Katie Pipkins says she knows physics. If I slap the ball away and go the other way, I'll go free throw line. That's physics. 52-48. Pipkins up and no good. Not a banner night for free throw shooting here in Hardin Mayfield Gymnasium. Second one is good, 53-48, and Giles County leads with 3:57, and that leads back up to 5. And Katie Pipkins has now got 12 points. Muscle shows. Oates gets it out top. Get it underneath to Bird. Bird's shot is up and no good. Oates saves it. Three-pointer by Ramirez, and she nails it. That's 7. There's going to be a timeout called. Probably going to take this one with them. It's going to be a full. We'll be right back.
May Oil Company, a 4th-generation family-owned business, is a supplier of fuel products and specialty lubricants serving Pulaski, Giles County, and southern Middle Tennessee from our offices and warehouse at 619 South 4th Street, Pulaski. May Oil Company is also a proud supporter of Giles County Bobcat and Richland Raiders sports. May Oil Company, supporting our Middle Tennessee communities for generations. 931-363-3704.
This is Clay Doggett, your state representative for District 70, and I'm proud to share what makes Giles County such a special place to call home. From our rich history and strong values to our thriving local businesses and hardworking families, Giles County is built on community pride. We're blessed with beautiful farmland, vibrant small towns, and neighbors who always lend a helping hand. Whether it's gathering for local events, supporting our schools, or growing opportunities for the next generation, Giles County continues to be a shining example of Tennessee's best.
.329 left in the ball game. Giles County leads 53-51 after that Umares three-pointer cut Giles County lead to 2. Muscle Shoals has trailed pretty much this whole ball game. They take a couple of one-point leads here in this fourth period or late in this second half, but Giles County still leads by 1. Smith gets it and has it knocked back to her. She drives, pulls back. Muscle Shoals is quick. They're quick and they're athletic, long. There's Smith's three-pointer. It's on the way. It's no good. Rebound comes down to Sears. Sears drives, takes it back the other way. She goes in the lane, turns, spins, fighting for the rebound. I think we're going to get Morris on that. That would be Kinsley's third, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And J.P. Plant confirms my suspicions as Sears gets the ball. And now she is blocked twice in the lane. Mariah Holt comes away with it. Good defense for the Lady Bobcats. Down here in the corner, they get it to Bria Smith, and it will not go. Rebound is fought for, and it'll go off of Kinsley Morris. No, wait. It'll go off of Muscle Shoals, and it'll be Giles County's ball underneath their own basket with 2.5 minutes left, leading by 2, 53-51. Giles County gets it in the hole. Take your time. Work a good shot. There's Pipkins. She goes out, pulls back. Like I said, they're quick. Even the taller girls, Muscle Shoals has been a quick, aggressive team. And there goes Pipkins with a three. No good. Rebound. Morris goes and chases it down. Giles County will keep the ball. There goes Holt to the basket, and she scores. She did a lot of that early, folks. Y'all missed it, but she's got 14 points now, does Mariah Holt. It's 55-51. Whoop. Sorry. They get the ball underneath. Sears shot won't go. Rebound comes down to Coleman. Coleman's going to race back up the other way. There's Pipkins. She drives the baseline. She pulls it back. Giles County, 1:47 left. Leads by 4, 55-51. There's Smith. Giles County in no hurry to shoot. Matter of fact, I'd make them foul me with a 4-point lead and 1.5 left. Pipkins. Holt. Why is he counting? She's not even out there on it. I'm going to stop complaining about the referees. Sorry. I can't help myself sometimes. Pipkins gets fouled out there by Oates. Y'all excuse me. Pay no attention to the bald-headed man up there complaining about the referees. All right. Katie Pipkins with 12 points. Free throw line shot. It's up and it's good. Giles County leads by 5. She gets another one. Katie's had a great ball game. 14 points, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, for Katie now. And we'll be back in just a minute. They've taken another full timeout. We'll be right back on KSR Sports.
We've been cutting prices at Murray Chevrolet GMC. There are amazing red tag deals throughout our lot. Just look for the red hang tags and windows to find the very best deals in our inventory, like the Black Widow Edition Silverado 1500 RST with $12,000 off, or the 2025 Corvette E-Ray with over $14,000 in rebates. Many more great deals with thousands off on 2025 trucks. Swing through or visit our website, murraychevrolet.com, for all the info.
This is Clay Doggett, your state representative for District 70, and I'm proud to share what makes Giles County such a special place to call home. From our rich history and strong values to our thriving local businesses and hardworking families, Giles County is built on community pride. We're blessed with beautiful farmland, vibrant small towns, and neighbors who always lend a helping hand. Whether it's gathering for local events, supporting our schools, or growing opportunities for the next generation, Giles County continues to be a shining example of Tennessee's best.
All right, Muscle Shoals trails 50. Giles County leads 57-51 over Muscle Shoals. A minute 10 left as they get the ball into Sears. She drives against Marsh. She'll get the basket and the foul. Sears has 24 with a chance for her 25th point coming up. Giles County's lead is 57-53 right now with a minute and 3 seconds left. It's not been a great free throw shooting night for either team, although she does make that one. It's back down to a three-point game, 57-54. Sears has got 25 points. And Coleman drives to the baseline, goes up. No, she does not. Pulls it back, and she'll be fouled on the pass attempt. And Giles County is in the bonus. Both teams are in the bonus, actually. So Ashlyn Coleman will be going to the free throw line. That is Oates' second foul. Counted up at like 30 fouls in this ball game so far between the two teams. 51 seconds. Ashlyn Coleman free throw coming up. No good. Giles County's lead by 3. She can make it a 2-possession ball game if she can make this second one. Be really big. She cannot. Rebound Sears. Still a one-possession ball game to tie. Oh, and Coleman knocks it away on the defensive end, and it goes out of bounds, but it goes off bounds off of her. Giles County has gotten real pesky here in the half-court defense. Parker brings it in for Muscle Shoals. Now to Sears. Sears to Pittman. She drives the baseline. Won't put it up. There's Sears. Now we're going to get 3 seconds on Oates. That's a turnover with 34.9 seconds left, and Giles County leads now. They're going to face some full court pressure here. 3 points, 57-54, 34.9. We've got some kind of warning against somebody. Somebody did something that they got a warning for. So Coleman gives it in. She gives it back. She goes up against Parker. There's Morris. Morris to Brea Smith. Very good job by Morris to not chase that down to the basket because she was wide open, folks. I know I didn't move the camera, but Morris was wide open with her back to the basket. She kicked it out to Brea Smith, who ends up with getting fouled. I didn't hear who the foul was on, but at 27.8 seconds, it really doesn't matter at this point as Brea Smith will now shoot free throws for Giles County. And once again, trying to get another point here to make it a 2-possession game. She misses the first. And the second is up and good. So now it's a 2-possession game, 58-54. Giles County putting on a little token pressure. Sears brings it up. She gets it knocked away by Pipkins. Pipkins gets it to Holt. Holt falls down. Sears comes away with it. 27 points for her, and it's 58-56. And then on the inbound, Morris is going to be fouled. So 58-56 with Morris going to the free throw line. Giles County could use both of these with 14.5 seconds left. One of them guarantees the best that Muscle Shoals can do is tie it. First one is up and it's no good. 58-56. Morris' second is up and it is no good. Rebound to Umares. Umares drives, kicks it to Sears. Sears in the lane, shots up and no good. Woo, I thought that was going to go. Now they're going to get Morris again. That's at least 4, if not 5 on her. It's 5 on Morris. She's out. Carrier Reese is out with 5. Morris is out with 5. Giles County Coleman's about the best rebounder we've got out there as far as size goes. Jaylee Hicks comes in. Free throw is up and good. 58-57. And Sears is approaching very quickly upon 30 points. She's got 28. Second one is out. In and out, and the rebound comes down to Holt with 8.2 seconds left. 8.2 seconds left. Mariah Holt has 15 points by my count. 6.2 seconds left. And Giles County leads by 1, 58-57. Mariah Holt stepping up. First one is good. She rattles that one home for her 16th point. Good tough battle for the Lady Bobcats as Mariah Holt just stands up there and knocks 2 down and puts Giles County up by 3. Got a full timeout again, folks. We're going to come back. We'll be back in just a moment here on KSR Sports.
We've been cutting prices at Murray Chevrolet GMC. There are amazing red tag deals throughout our lot. Just look for the red hang tags and windows to find the very best deals in our inventory, like the Black Widow Edition Silverado 1500 RST with $12,000 off, or the 2025 Corvette E-Ray with over $14,000 in rebates. Many more great deals with thousands off on 2025 trucks. Swing through or visit our website, murraychevrolet.com, for all the info.
This is Mike Keith for Winterburn and Associates Insurance. Winterburn Insurance is a full-service insurance agency, meaning they can help you with virtually every kind of personal insurance. Keep them in mind for auto, home, life, and health. Winterburn and Associates Insurance has been serving Giles County and the surrounding area for nearly 70 years, so they truly are a trusted choice. Get a quote online at winterburninsurance.com or call 363-8638. Winterburn and Associates Insurance, proud members of the Insurers of Tennessee.
Inbound coming for Muscle Shoals. They throw it away. Giles County's Bria Smith. Bria Smith runs it down, and that, my ladies and gentlemen, will end this ball game. And good, tough battle for the Lady Bobcats. They win 60-57. We'll crunch a few numbers, see if we can find out about who scored what. We got 15 minutes before the Bobcats start up. Giles County boys going to have a tough challenge, as their coach told us at halftime. Tough challenge against this Muscle Shoals, very physical Muscle Shoals team. We'll be back in a few here on KSR Sports.
Hey, buddy, why the throwback uniform?
Well, boys, you see, it's to celebrate the glory days, the pride, the passion, the tradition.
Wow, what could be better than wearing a throwback uniform on game day?
How about throwing back a green and gold citrusy Sundrop soda in a throwback bottle while wearing my throwback uniform on game day?
The pride, the passion, the tradition.
Throwback a green and gold Sundrop today.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
We meet by accident, a play on words. But when you need us, we're there. Gerald's Auto Body and Gerald's Auto Repair is a trusted friend when you need auto repairs or auto body work. We specialize in making you feel at ease in a time that can be uncertain at best. We take the worry away and give you our very best. Gerald's Auto Body and Gerald's Auto Repair, a trusted friend when you need us. Call 363-0539 or drop by 716 North 1st Street, Pulaski.
This is Jill Kilburn with Big Green Dumpster. Whether you're cleaning out the garage or tackling a renovation, we've got you covered. We have 4 dumpster sizes, 11 to 30 yards. Order before 1 p.m. for same-day delivery. We offer demolition and junk removal. We offer a contractor's discount and include a direct text line for prompt service. Serving Middle Tennessee and North Alabama, our prices are online, so book now at biggreendumpster.pro or call 931-903-2424. Big Green Dumpster.
First National Bank is an independent community bank. Being independent allows us to be innovative, to adapt and respond quickly and efficiently to your financial needs. We know the needs of this area. Our interest and our loyalty are to the people who live and work here. They are more than names and faces. They're our friends and our neighbors. Together, we're making communities great. Member FDIC.
At Haney Realty and Property Management, we strive to work with all your real estate needs. Listing, buying, property management, or rental, we have got you covered. Call me, Daniel Haney, at 931-309-8291 or come by the office located at 109 South 1st Street in Pulaski, and one of our agents will be able to assist you. Our website is www.haneyrealtypm.com. Haney Realty and Property Management. We are your best friend in real estate.
For all your real estate, property management, and auction needs, contact Haney Realty Auction Company.
First Realty Group has been serving Giles and Lawrence County and beyond for decades. We're first because we have the best selection of land, homes, and commercial properties to choose from. Our fair price promise means you can shop with peace of mind locally and with customer care not found elsewhere. We also understand the buying process and what it takes to make it easy, from title to escrow to closing. First Realty Group. First for a reason. Visit frg1.com for all of your buying needs in Giles County.
Welcome back in. Scott Stewart with you just about 10 minutes before the Bobcats take on the Trojans from Muscle Shoals. Let's show you a little bit, talk a little bit about what the Lady Bobcats were able to do here in the first game, with the Lady Bobcats coming away with the 60-57 hard-fought win over the Lady Trojans of Muscle Shoals from down in Alabama. For Muscle Shoals, your leading scorer and the game's leading scorer, 28 big points for Mackenzie Sears, who was a beast underneath and really just had her way underneath tonight. And if she could have made some free throws, this game would have been a lot different, as well as Oates. Really struggled from the free throw line, but Giles County didn't do a whole lot better. So 60-57 was the score, and Sears leads all scores. 7 for Parker, 7 for Umares, 2 for Bird, and 5 for Oates. For Giles County, you had 3 players in double digits. Mariah Holt came out and just had a whale of a ball game tonight on the offensive end. She was driving to the basket. And when she was finishing well too, because that was Giles County's problem of the night, was their finishing. So Giles County finished well. They got to the basket. She finished well. She kicked off a couple of really nice passes off to Kari Reese. A couple of really good dishes for Mariah Holt, who had 17 points. 14 points for Katie Pipkins, who also did a great job of getting penetration into the lane and kicking out to open shooters, kicking underneath to Kari Reese, and even pulling up for a couple of shots of her own. So Katie Pipkins with 14. My numbers are unofficial as usual. Let me tell you where to get the official numbers. I'll tell you, but let me finish up first. Akaria Reese with 11 before she fouled out. And then, actually, no, I've got her with 14. She got 14 before she fouled out, excuse me. So 14 for Akaria Reese before she fouled out. Kinsley Morris had 3 for Ashlyn Coleman, 3 for Jady Hicks, 3 for Brea Smith. And that's Giles County score. Now, as I said, my numbers are never official, but I tell you where they are official. They're official in the Pulaski Citizen, and Chandler Harmon is here right now covering this ball game and these ball games. So make sure that you get pick up your copy of the Pulaski Citizen, find out the exact scoring, the exact how this game went down, instead of leaning on me for my numbers, which you can never really count on for sure. It's about like my camera action. You never really know. So, all right, I got about 7.5 minutes. I got to get a lineup or two here for the. I've got Giles County's, but I got to get the Muscle Shoals boys. So we'll see what we can do. We're going to take another series of timeouts here as we line up, get the lineups here for the Giles County Muscle Shoals boys game coming up here in about 7 minutes.
Fans, from the coin toss to the final quarter, stay refreshed with an ice-cold Coca-Cola as you cheer on the Raiders. Just head to the concession stand and grab the perfect refreshment to share with fellow fans. Share a Coke with a teammate, a rival, or friend this season. Thank you for choosing Pulaski Coca-Cola. It's time to load up on the best snacks and some delicious ice-cold Coke for all your game day guests. Nothing tastes like everyone you love and everything you like coming together. Coca-Cola. Together taste better.
May Oil Company, a four-generation family-owned business, is a supplier of fuel products and specialty lubricants serving Pulaski, Giles County, and southern Middle Tennessee from our offices and warehouse at 619 South 4th Street, Pulaski. May Oil Company is also a proud supporter of Giles County Bobcat and Richland Raiders sports. May Oil Company, supporting our Middle Tennessee communities for generations. 931-363-3704.
This is Clay Doggett, your state representative for District 70, and I'm proud to share what makes Giles County such a special place to call home. From our rich history and strong values to our thriving local businesses and hardworking families, Giles County is built on community pride. We're blessed with beautiful farmland, vibrant small towns, and neighbors who always lend a helping hand. Whether it's gathering for local events, supporting our schools, or growing opportunities for the next generation, Giles County continues to be a shining example of Tennessee's best.
We've been cutting prices at Murray Chevrolet GMC. There are amazing red tag deals throughout our lot. Just look for the red hang tags and windows to find the very best deals in our inventory, like the Black Widow Edition Silverado 1500 RST with $12,000 off, or the 2025 Corvette E-Ray with over $14,000 in rebates. Many more great deals with thousands off on 2025 trucks. Swing through or visit our website, murraychevrolet.com, for all the info.
This is Mike Keith for Winterburn and Associates Insurance. Winterburn Insurance is a full-service insurance agency, meaning they can help you with virtually every kind of personal insurance. Keep them in mind for auto, home, life, and health. Winterburn and Associates Insurance has been serving Giles County and the surrounding area for nearly 70 years, so they truly are a trusted choice. Get a quote online at winterburninsurance.com or call 363-8638. Winterburn and Associates Insurance, proud members of the Insurers of Tennessee.
Hey, buddy, why the throwback uniform?
Well, boys, you see, it's to celebrate the glory days, the pride, the passion, the tradition.
Wow, what could be better than wearing a throwback uniform on game day?
How about throwing back a green and gold citrusy Sundrop soda in a throwback bottle while wearing my throwback uniform on game day.
The pride, the passion, the tradition.
Throwback a green and gold sun drop today.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
We meet by accident, a play on words. But when you need us, we're there. Gerald's Auto Body and Gerald's Auto Repair is a trusted friend when you need auto repairs or auto body work. We specialize in making you feel at ease in a time that can be uncertain at best. We take the worry away and give you our very best. Gerald's Auto Body and Gerald's Auto Repair, a trusted friend when you need us. Call 363-0539 or drop by 716 North 1st Street, Pulaski.
This is Jill Kilburn with Big Green Dumpster. Whether you're cleaning out the garage or tackling a renovation, we've got you covered. We have 4 dumpster sizes, 11 to 30 yards. Order before 1 p.m. for same-day delivery. We offer demolition and junk removal. We offer a contractor's discount and include a direct text line for prompt service. Serving Middle Tennessee and North Alabama, our prices are online, so book now at biggreendumpster.pro or call 931-903-2424. Big Green Dumpster.
First National Bank is an independent community bank. Being independent allows us to be innovative, to adapt and respond quickly and efficiently to your financial needs. We know the needs of this area. Our interest and our loyalty are to the people who live and work here. They are more than names and faces. They're our friends and our neighbors. Together, we're making communities great. Member FDIC.
Welcome back in. Scott Stewart here, along with my friend who has shown up tonight. He's been here since he was here for the girls' game. He just didn't want to talk to y'all.
Yeah,
no, I'm just kidding. Chandler Harmon is here with us tonight. Welcome in, Chandler. What did you see on the girls' game down there from the floor level?
Oh, you know, Scott, a little bit of a rough start for the Lady Bobcats there. I actually had a chance to talk with Coach Steger about it a little bit. Dealing with some illness with the Lady Bobcats.
I could
a
tell
bit slower tonight.
Ashley Coleman wasn't 100%. She didn't feel good. I could tell.
Right. And Coach Steger said, obviously, that with this, they have a few-day break here coming up. Hopefully, that will help them to get.
Are they playing anywhere for? They're going to play up at Richland. Are they? They are.
Yeah, they are.
So we're about to come. Well, yeah, and of course they got the win against a pretty good, pretty good matchup there with that Muscle Shoals team. That Muscle Shoals team was quick and long and athletic.
And Scott, it's one of those matchups that's going to really help them when they start to get to tournament time.
Coach Campbell says this one right here is going to help them too. This is a tall, athletic team, full of a lot of good athletes because they usually have a really good football program. Kind of like Giles County. Mm-hmm. So we're going to find out a lot about the Bobcats as well as the Lady Bobcats here as we're about ready to get the opening lineups. As Gavin Parrish will be your first starter for Muscle Shoals, and then also Kavig Foster. And let's see who we got. Also, KJ Cowan, Jeremiah Draper. You have to excuse me. I didn't write very well here. 0, 1, 2, 3, and 5. Is that right? 0, 1, 2, 3, and 5.
That's correct.
Okay. 0, 1, 2. I missed 2. I don't have 2 on here. That's my problem. That's not good. I need number 2, Chandler. I've got him here just a second. Cameron Hogans is number 2. Now I'm going to have Fitz keeping up with him. I'm going to put him up here. Cameron Hogans.
Yes, guys, the Bobcats start to get their starting lineup out here with Case Howard and Damari Allen. They've had a lot of different lineups this year, and, it's really interesting that they have guys who can step up and play in that starting lineup for them or can, come off the bench and score for them as well.
Right.
Very deep team.
Yep. Cole Ogle comes in, so Case Howard, Damari Allen, Cole Ogle, just your main starting lineup here for Giles County. Chase Reynolds, and if I'm not mistaken, there'll be one franchise coming up off the bench, and there he comes, Xavier Randolph.
Scott, Cole Ogle felt like one of those players that eventually you'd see in the starting lineup, and he has made it known in each of these matchups, having in these past few games 8 points at least. And so,
you know what Coach said, Deshaun Howard has done such a good job coming off the bench. He's scoring more points than he was before he got hurt. And I said, that makes it hard to get him back off the bench. He said, no. Get him back in the start lineup. He said, no, he'll be back. But right now, Cole Ogle has busted in there with him into the starting lineup. As we're about ready to get this thing started up, Giles County and Muscle Shoals, Alabama, teeing it up. And they fight for the rebound, and it comes down into the hands of Hogans for Muscle Shoals. Hogans hands it off to Parrish. Parrish back out top to Draper. Draper gets it back underneath the Parrish, and real quick deuce, and that's 0-2 for the Bobcats, just like that. Allen over to Ogles. Man-to-man defense, goes to the basket, doesn't shoot it. Now back to Ogles. Picked up out there by Foster. Giles County facing a real sticky man-to-man defense here as the ball's knocked away. They get in the corner. Ogles, three-pointer on the way. It will not go. Xavier Randolph will probably get called here for a push. Yes, push off on that rebound.
One thing that's interesting, Scott, from up here is that they have not reset the fouls counter from the last matchup. I was like, how do we already get to 5?
Now they have.
Yeah. Someone else noticed it too.
Parrish gets it out top to Draper. Now again to, my goodness. Parrish is, he's got all 5 points for anybody tonight. A 3 and now a 2. A 2 and now a 3, and now that ball's knocked away. Picked up, gone to the basket. Giles County has turned the ball over now. Oh, good block from behind by Howard. It'll stay with Giles County. It'll stay with Muscle Shoals. Coach said Muscle Shoals would be athletic. Of course, he didn't say that Mr. Parrish was going to come out and light it up for 5 points all of a sudden. Giles County lets the back door come in on him there as Jeremiah Draper gets the basket, and it's 7-0 for Muscle Shoals. We got a timeout, but we're going to keep it here. Looks like Giles County is struggling both ends right now, Chandler, with the athleticism and of the other team of Muscle Shoals.
And Scott, we've seen that in a few of their matchups earlier in the season where they take a little bit of a slump at the start. I don't think at this point it's something to worry about with them, as they have someone who can just light it up from all over the court. But something to be aware of for them as they get into a little bit of a hole here to start the game.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get your get Kaysen loose and get some scoring going on for Giles County against this man-to-man defense. Kaysen Howard does have it. He'll be double-teamed at half court. Now they get it to Allen. They try to throw it inside to Randolph, but it's stolen away by Foster. Alley-oop. Alley-oop time. Draper feeds it over to Foster, and he sends it home with a bad attitude. Now they're going to press as Randolph brings it, stops, kicks it over to Reynolds. Reynolds called nice ball move, but then Allen will have it blocked. As not only was Giles County moving the ball well, but good backside help from Muscle Shoals. Howard gets it inside to Randolph. A little jumper at the baseline, no good. 9-0 is your score in favor of Muscle Shoals. Foster drives to the basket again. He'll get another 2. 11-0 is the opening run for Muscle Shoals. Ogles going to be called for the travel. Deshaun Howard's going to check in. That's going to take out Chase Reynolds. We knew we'd see him at some point. Just didn't know it would be 11-0 when he did. 5.5 minutes left in the first period. Giles County trails 5-0. I'm sorry, 11-0. Skip pass. There's Parrish, 3-pointer. No good. Rebound, Muscle Shoals. That is Cowan. No, I'm sorry, that's Hogan's. Giles County's dropped back into a zone. Hogan's with a 3. Will not go. Rebound, Ogles. Now they're coming. Now they're going back the other way. Ogles pulls it up, gets across half court. There's Howard. Howard hesitates, goes to the basket, strong, and he'll get the harm and the basket. And man, did we need that.
A good way to start up scoring. Not only did he get the 2-point, he's going for the and one right here.
I'm not sure who they called the foul on, but he gets the and one. Giles County needed that basket, something fierce. And now they need everything they could get right now, and it's 11-3. Now Giles County's going to put that little box in one look pressure on Muscle Shoals. Parrish drives, pulls up the foul line, shots will go. Whew. Somebody wake that man up. 13-3, 4.5 minutes left in the first period. In the corner, Xavier Randolph, no shot, no good. Rebound, Parrish ends up with it. He spins. Deshaun Howard played some pretty good defense on him, but like I said, he is asleep right now. 15-3, 4 minutes left in the first period. Still a lot of basketball to play. Nobody give up yet. They try to get it to Randolph. Randolph didn't see it coming. There's a pass, but Randolph saw that coming. He took it away and came back the other way. What we got to do here, maybe this right here will help. No, but there's Randolph with a rebound as Damari Allen misses the shot. Randolph comes back with the 2 on the rebound, and it's 15-5. There's going to be a block called on Ogle. All right, we're going to take a little break right here. Tell me what's going on. What is happening out there, Chandler?
You know, Scott, I think that as we kind of saw in the last matchup where both, the Lady Bobcats started off a bit rough, this is kind of, in some ways similar to that. I mean, Lady Bobcats obviously were up at least in their matchup. Right. But, hopefully it's just an early slump for the Bobcats. As Kason Howard and Xavier Randolph have stepped up to get some points on the board for them, but it has been all Muscle Shoals this first quarter of play.
Don't let him shoot. They're going to call 3 seconds in the lane as a couple of players checked in for Muscle Shoals, a Christian Preitland and also Jashad Samples. As Ogles will bring it up for the Bobcats. He tries to pick up the screen out top, but he doesn't get it. There's Allen. There's Deshaun Howard, long 3. No good. Rebound, fought for it. It'll come down in the hands of Samples. Samples guarded by Allen. Now they're going to get back. 15-5, 3 minutes left in the first period. Giles County trails. Samples traveled. Defense, the zone defense collapsed on him. He kind of got hung there, and here comes a big man that might help out a little bit. Xavier Hanna, who has improved his minutes and his playing and his effectiveness on the court since coming back from football.
And what a great physical presence he has been for the Bobcats early on.
I think they kind of need that right now. Just try to double team Case, and he kicks it out to Deshaun. Deshaun, that went down and came back out. And unfortunately, it also messed up the timing by Xavier Randolph, who had a beat on the rebound. In the corner. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound. Shot goes back up, and it is good. That shot is by K.J. Cowan, his first of the night. 17-5 now. 2.5 minutes left, and Xavier let that one kind of get away from him and threw it over top of Deshaun's head. Giles County trails by 12. 2:25 left in the first period. It's 17-5. Giles County trying to settle down a little bit. They have a little bit. And really the biggest thing is that Mr. Parrish there with 9 points has cooled off some. The zone's kind of affected him a little bit, but now let's see if he can shoot this three again.
And Scott, I think he's been the biggest threat for them. So if they can contain him, they should be doing pretty all right, I reckon.
Big rebound by Randolph on the miss. That's the kind of stuff you need. Oh, good pass behind the back to Randolph. No, it won't go. Man, they're just rattling them around. Can't get the ball to fall right now, can the Bobcats, and they're trailing by 12 with under 2 minutes left in the first period. They get the ball into Draper. Now they try to get it into Smith, Tylen Smith, who's checked in, and it goes out of bounds off of Giles County.
And Scott, this is not the start we expected to see from the Bobcats, but as you talked about with Campbell and him interviewing, this is a matchup that will help them get ready later on in the season. And we're not to say that this is not a consequential matchup, but this is before the games really start to matter. And this is one of those games that just get you ready for the rest of the season.
Corian Hicks checks in for Muscle Shoals, and he has the ball. Shots up, no good. That was not Hicks. That was actually Tylen Smith. His shot no good. Rebound by Hannah. Deshaun Howard drives the baseline, kicks it out right to Samples. It's not what he wanted to do. Samples goes between two players and puts it up and in. Jashad Samples makes it 19-5. Three-pointer on the way, no good. It's coming back the other way real quick. That probably wasn't the shot you wanted in this case. With just under a minute left, 19-5 is your score. So Muscle Shoals has the big advantage right now over Giles County. They get it back out top to Smith. He goes to the baseline. Little runners, no good. Rebound, fought for. It's going to come down, run down by Samples. Now back out top to Parrish. Giles County's in the middle. They get it in the middle. Giles County gets it knocked away. Here comes Ogles. He gets it off to Howard. Howard with the basket. That's Kason Howard, by the way. And it's 19-7. 20 seconds left here in the first period. Giles County cuts it to 12. Giles County still in a kind of a 2-3 look. Turns into a 3-2 if it needs to. There's a pass. It gets away from Parrish, and Giles County will have it with 3.9 seconds left. 19-7, Muscle Shoals leads. You get it into Ogles. He takes it. Top of the key, three. There's Xavier Hannah with the rebound. He puts it back up in. And Xavier Hannah. That looks like a lot better, doesn't it?
Yeah.
19-9. We'll be back in just a minute here on Pulaski. on KSR
First Realty
Sports.
Group has been serving Giles and Lawrence County and beyond for decades. We're first because we have the best selection of land, homes, and commercial properties to choose from. Our fair price promise means you can shop with peace of mind locally and with customer care not found elsewhere. We also understand the buying process and what it takes to make it easy, from title to escrow to closing. First Realty Group. First for a reason. Visit frg1.com for all of your buying needs in Giles County.
We are back in action here. Kason Howard brings it in for Giles County. Goes to the basket. Nice move. And
that is exactly how you want to start up your
just
second
like
quarter.
that, Giles County has turned this, what was a 12, 14-point lead to 8, 19-11. as we get the second period started. Now Muscle Shoals throws it away.
You know, Scott, as we saw in the first quarter being all Muscle Shoals, Giles County looking to make the second quarter all Giles County as they look to come back from this deficit.
That voice you hear is Chandler Harmon. He's the Pulaski Citizen reporter, and he's here to help us here with KSR Radio and report. So make sure you pick up your Pulaski Citizen next week and find out all the true stats from this game because mine aren't any good. Code Ogles goes and does a reverse layup, no good. Rebound for Muscle Shoals and down into the hands of Samples. Samples drives in the lane, and he will be fouled before he can get there. That's going to be on Deshaun Howard.
You know, Scott, making them have to actually work for it here in the second quarter of play.
That makes a world of difference.
Yeah.
Because it was pretty easy peasy for them there in the first quarter, but Giles County has been able to cut the lead now. What, like I said, was a 13 or 14 point lead, 19-5, is now been Giles County has gone on a 6-0 run, and it's 19-11, and Giles County gets the ball on a turnover. Full court press coming with a trap coming from Muscle Shoals. Hannah gets it back to Howard. Howard brings it up across half court. Once again, trying to press. They get it all the way across to Hannah. Hannah in the corner to Gentry, who's checked in, and there's Xavier. Xavier Randolph gets it, throws a pass that's tipped away, goes to the basket, misses the shot. That is Cowan. Now Giles County's coming back the other way. Deshaun Howard kicks it underneath the Hannah. Hannah misses the bunny, but that's a good look by Howard, by the way.
You know,
Real
Scott,
fast action here. Go ahead.
I was going to say, maybe they used all their luck on that alley-oop earlier in the game.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Draper gets it over to the three-point land. Shot's no good. Rebound's going to come down, and hopefully they're not going to call that against Xavier Randolph because that's two cheapies that he doesn't need. Yeah, they did. That's two cheapies on rebounds that he doesn't need to get. He kind of got his hand in the back of the guy when he's trying to get position. So he goes out. Damari Allen checks in. Ball's knocked away by Hannah. It goes off of, good job by Xavier Hannah. Goes off the man. Goes off of Cowan for Muscle Shoals.
And what a world of difference he has made since he's entered the game.
Yeah. Now, Kaysen Howard gets trapped in the corner. He gets it to Allen. Now it goes to Hannah. Hannah in the corner to Howard. Deshaun Howard. Ball goes through Hannah's hand. Back to Kaysen Howard. Three-pointer on the way. Count it! My goodness. Kaysen Howard drained that one with a man in his face. And it is 14-19, 19-14. And as Giles County causes another turnover, Chandler, and it's like the opposite of the first quarter.
I know, it's got. They have found a way to turn it around here and make it all Giles County here to start this second quarter of play.
Giles County, Muscle Shoals scored 11 straight points before Giles County scored any to start this ball game, and Giles County is now pulled within 5 at 19-14. Kaysen Howard's First Realty Group 3 just now doing the damage as Damari Allen gets it in the corner to Eric Gentry. Oh, I thought that was going to go for a second. Parrish comes away with it for Muscle Shoals.
One of the big things that's really changed this second quarter of play is the shots are now falling for Giles County the way we kind of hoped they would there in the first quarter of play, and it's made a world of difference for them.
Well, and Giles County's getting the defensive rebounds, and they're making shots. So, there's a good cut by Allen. Good recognition. Oh, please get that in there. What? That was just a great play all the way around. He just couldn't finish it. That was over and back. Didn't call it. Draper gets it under Cowan. Cowan finds his way to the basket, and they stopped Giles County's run at 6-0. But Giles County's had some good looks at the basket. That last one was a really good looking play. There's Hannah. Stops at the elbow. Pops won't go. And that's another thing. Giles County's had a hard time getting the ball in the basket that you usually don't see. It's like they're rushing a little bit. They're just not used to there's a lot of pressure defense. As Parrish cranks up the three, won't go, and there comes Kaysen Howard with a rebound. Giles County has done an excellent job on the boards here in the second period. Kaysen Howard with another three. That's no good. There's Eric Gentry. He gets it back out top to Hannah. There's Gentry again. He doesn't go. He kicks it over to Deshaun Howard. Sean Howard pulls it back out to Gentry, and we're going to have a timeout call. Full timeout. Let's take it with them. We'll be back right here in just a second on KSR Sports.
When it comes to your family's health, you can count on Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Pulaski. We're focused on keeping you at your best with annual screenings and preventative care. Having a family doctor helps you stay healthy, so our Southern Tennessee Medical Group makes it easy to find one. Call 1-800-424-DOCS. That's 1-800-424-3627, or visit southerntmpulaski.com to find a primary care physician.
Natural gas safety tips brought to you by Pulaski Natural Gas. Call before you dig. Don't hit a buried gas line. Before you dig or move earth in any way, call your local one-call number or utility locator service. They can tell you the location of buried natural gas lines, power lines, and other utilities so you can dig safely. These tips are brought to you by Pulaski Natural Gas, 363-1752, 363-1752.
Woo, take a breath, Chandler. Here we go. 4:16 left in the first half. Giles County trails by 7, 21-14, but it was a lot worse a while back. So Ogles is going to get it in for Giles County.
And you know, Scott, this is one of those matchups that helps build resilience.
Kaysen, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, this is one of those matchups that helps build resilience. As you know, they have found answers here in the second quarter of play, and that is what, makes or breaks tournament teams here.
We got another timeout called. I'm not sure if it's full or not. Resilience is a word that we've used a lot. No, it's just 30. So Giles County resilience is a lot that what we've talked about a lot with this team. They have been able to bounce back from bad spurts, just like in this game, falling behind 11-0 before they ever scored a point. They were down 19-9. They were able to regroup and come and out and go on about I don't know, what was it? Basically at the end of the first quarter, it was 19-9 in favor of Muscle Shoals. Then Giles County, during that run, basically went on a 6-0 run and was able to cut it. Actually, at one point, cut it to 5. Now it's 7, and Giles County lost the ball on that where Kaysen fell down. So Muscle Shoals has not been as good against this 2-3 defense that Giles County's put in. As Draper with a little turnaround jumper rolls it around and it goes in. 4 for him, and it's 14-23. Ogle tries to drive, kicks it out to Octavian Howard, who's checked in. He drives, kicks it out to Eric Gentry. Down the corner to Octavian Howard. His three's up. Yep.
And it's good.
Count it. Well, I tell you, nobody comes in and provides a spark as much as Octavian Howard does, in my opinion. He comes in and defensively and offensively really makes a difference in his minutes.
Absolutely.
Draper loses the handle in the lane, and he'll regain it. And he'll be able to go up for his 6th point, and it's 25-17 now. Oh, good pass by Howard, just a little bit behind the player. A little bit behind Gentry, and Gentry's going to get called for the foul. Just a touch behind him. Good recognition, though.
Oh, absolutely. And, we've seen Howard make some great passes so far this season. And like you said, he's a great spark for them coming off the bench.
Man, he does. He hustles and plays really good defense, and then he can knock down a 3 like he did just now, and that's really helping a lot. Now, Xavier Randolph is checked back in, and there's Damari Allen with a steal. Damari races to the basket, kicks it off to Octavian Howard. He can't get the handle, just couldn't get the pass to him. I think Coach would like a little bit of foul on that pass attempt by Damari Allen, but he didn't get it. Xavier Randolph is checked back in with 2 fouls here with 2:43 left in the second. They get it into Draper. And then there's another dunk by Foster. That's his second. One was an alley-oop, and it's 27-17. Here's your score, 2:27 left. Allen to Ogles. There's Randolph. He kicks it back out to Ogle. Ogle drives up against the man, goes to the basket, can't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Muscle Shoals, and once again, Giles County having a hard time scoring the basketball. And again, they're getting that ball in the middle on that zone now, and there's a three-pointer on the way, and Randolph gets pushed down, and it'll be a foul on Draper. Whether you did anything wrong or not, when the man that you make contact with falls on his back, guess what?
That's an easy foul right there. And, this has been a very physical Muscle Shoals team early, and glad to see that one go Giles County's way there.
17-27, just under 2 minutes left, and Allen's going to get it across the half-court line just in time. They get the ball knocked away. No, they touched it. They're not going to give it to them. All right, it's turnover on Giles County, 145. It appeared they touched it. It didn't appear that way down on the floor. 27-17, 143. They get it in the middle to Draper again. He's trying to hand it off, and he's going to do he's going to move his feet when he shouldn't. That young man, the referee that calls that, he will call a walk on you. I mean, if you think about walking, he'll call it. Coach Ogle stops. He almost called it right there, I promise you. There's Casey Howard. Finds Ogle. Ogle in the lane. Gets it to Howard, Octavian Howard. Oh. They ought to give you points for that. When the ball gets stuck up in the corner like that, it ought to be like worth 5 points or something.
Oh, yeah. It's like one of those unicorn things. You never really see it in the game, but when you do, it's something else.
1:20 left in the first half, 27-17. Muscle Shoals leads Giles County. One thing I was telling Chandler is defensively, Muscle Shoals is up in Giles County every player's face every time they get the ball. And Giles County's just not been used to that this year. They haven't really played anybody that really is aggressive defensively. This team is. And then physical as well, like you said. The man that's checked in is number 24, Ryan Fight.
And one interesting thing to note, Scott, I got to see the first game for the Bobcats in the Christmas Classic last week here.
Right.
And something that was noted by a lot of people on the sideline is a lot of these Alabama teams that come in here and play, they play very physical basketball. And whether that's just an Alabama thing or not. But it gives them all good experience. And Lauderdale County played a very physical game against the Bobcats there. Hopefully, we'll see results in Giles County's favor like we did against Lauderdale County.
Right. Chase Reynolds checks back in for Giles. Yeah, you're right. These are all good games. You're not going to really see these teams again. It's not a district situation. There's Octavian Howard all the way on this side of the court that gets it off to Casey Howard. Baseline, loses the handle, but gets it back. He drives, he spins. Ball's going to be fouled, going to be called. And Giles County's getting, not a whole lot of time left, but that's the team fourth for them. His second foul is for Smith, and it's the team fourth. And now we're going to get a foul call in the inbound. That'll be on Reynolds. Chase Reynolds is another player that we don't talk as much about. He doesn't get as many minutes as he's starter. He doesn't get as many minutes as the other starters, but he also is makes a great use of his time on the floor. Let's put it that way.
Absolutely, Scott. They have a lot of great players like that not a lot of minutes, but comes in and contributes right out the gate and helps the Bobcats in ways that may not even show up on the stat box for him either.
Well, somebody woke Parrish up. Now he hit another three, and that'll end the first half with Muscle Shoals leading 30-17. Giles County got back in this thing, but now they've allowed Muscle Shoals to get back out to a 13-point lead here at halftime. Chandler and I are going to take a little break. We'll give you some numbers when we come back, but most of all, we want to listen to these great sponsors that we've got. And so let's start with, how about our friends over at M&M Staffing?
That sounds good to
Attention,
me.
Giles County residents. Looking for your next career opportunity? Look no further than M&M Staffing, your trusted local staffing agency. Owner John Braden Harper and recruiters Cree Holt and Mercedes Houston are all proud members of Giles County who understand our community inside and out. At M&M Staffing, we're your neighbors supporting local schools, athletes, organizations, and causes that matter to you. Visit us on Facebook, step into our office, or apply online at mnmstaffing.net. You can also give us a call at at 931-347-4255. M&M Staffing, your bridge to a brighter future in Giles County.
At Haney Realty and Property Management, we strive to work with all your real estate needs. Listing, buying, property management, or rental, we have got you covered. Call me, Daniel Haney, at 931-309-8291 or come by the office located at 109 South 1st Street in Pulaski, and one of our agents will be able to assist you. Our website is www.haneyrealtypm.com. Haney Realty and Property Management. We are your best friend in real estate.
For all your real estate, property management, and auction needs, contact Haney Realty Auction Company.
First National Bank is an independent community bank. Being independent allows us to be innovative, to adapt and respond quickly and efficiently to your financial needs. We know the needs of this area. Our interest and our loyalty are to the people who live and work here. They are more than names and faces. They're our friends and our neighbors. Together, we're making communities great. Member FDIC.
This is Jill Kilburn with Big Green Dumpster. Whether you're cleaning out the garage or tackling a renovation, we've got you covered. We have 4 dumpster sizes, 11 to 30 yards. Order before 1 p.m. for same-day delivery. We offer demolition and junk removal. We offer a contractor's discount and include a direct text line for prompt service. Serving Middle Tennessee and North Alabama, our prices are online, so book now at biggreendumpster.pro or call 931-903-2424. Big Green Dumpster.
We meet by accident, a play on words, but when you need us, we're there. Gerald's Auto Body and Gerald's Auto Repair is a trusted friend when you need auto repairs or auto body work. We specialize in making you feel at ease in a time that can be uncertain.
Fans, from the coin toss to the Final Four.
We meet by accident, a play on words, but when you need us, we're there. Gerald's Auto Body and Gerald's Auto Repair is a trusted friend when you need auto repairs or auto body work. We specialize in making you feel at ease in a time that can be uncertain at best. We take the worry away and give you our very best. Gerald's Auto Body and Gerald's Auto Repair, a trusted friend when you need us. Call 363-0539 or drop by 716 North 1st Street, Pulaski.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Hey, buddy, why the throwback uniform?
Well, boys, you see, it's to celebrate the glory days, the pride, the passion, the tradition.
Wow, what could be better than wearing a throwback uniform on game day?
How about throwing back a green and gold citrusy sun-drop soda in a throwback bottle while wearing my throwback uniform on game day?
The pride, the passion, the tradition.
Throwback a green and gold sun-drop today.
This is Mike Keith for Winterburn and Associates Insurance. Winterburn Insurance is a full-service insurance agency, meaning they can help you with virtually every kind of personal insurance. Keep them in mind for auto, home, life, and health. Winterburn and Associates Insurance has been serving Giles County and the surrounding area for nearly 70 years, so they truly are a trusted choice. Get a quote online at winterburninsurance.com or call 363-8638. Winterburn and Associates Insurance, proud members of the Insurers of Tennessee.
We've been cutting prices at Murray Chevrolet GMC. There are amazing red tag deals throughout our lot. Just look for the red hang tags and windows to find the very best deals in our inventory, like the Black Widow Edition Silverado 1500 RST with $12,000 off, or the 2025 Corvette E-Ray with over $14,000 in rebates. Many more great deals with thousands off on 2025 trucks. Swing through or visit our website, murraychevrolet.com, for all the info.
All right, well, welcome back into Hardin Mayfield Gymnasium, Giles County High School. Playing Muscle Shoals tonight. The Lady Bobcats got the win in the first game on a tough 1-3, 60-57, I believe is right. And it was a tough battle for the Lady Bobcats, a little bit tougher for the boys so far. Chandler, Giles County trailed 11-0.
Yeah, Scott.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I mean, this has been one of those matchups that we talk about all season that gets you ready later on in the season with resilience. Bobcats, like you said, down 11, found some ways to score early in the second quarter and in the late first. Kind of got into a slump again there at the end of the second quarter and gave up a 13-point lead to Muscle Shoals. I think coming out of the half, they got to answer the question of who stops them on defense and who scores on offense.
Late in the first quarter, they had gotten it to 19-5. Then Giles County went on a 9-2 run. Scored, and by the real early in the second quarter, Giles County had cut it to 5 at 19-14. But then the offensive woes kicked back in for Giles County. They could not get the ball in the basket. They ended up falling behind again. They were down by 6, down by 8, down by 10, and now down by 13. They are trailed 30-17 here at halftime. Now, there is a name, a very obvious name missing from the scoring category for Giles County. As we've got, of course, Kason Howard has got 10 points and really has kept Giles County going. Xavier Hanna's come in with 2 points. Octavian Howard came in with 3 big points. Xavier Randolph with a basket for 2. What's the name that's missing there?
Oh, Code Ogle. You know, Scott, I talked to you before the game started about how he comes in, he makes those big baskets that you need him to make. In a little bit of slump himself in this game. We see him take some shots that, you know, at first they looked like they were going to go in, and then they just go right over it. And
the problem is Giles County is not. There's been a lot more half court pressure. There's been a lot more aggressive defense, and that really started showing up in the fouls now. They're late in the first half, and hopefully that will continue. If they're going to be that aggressive, the referee's going to have to call a few more fouls against Muscle Shoals, which they did not until late in that first half. But Giles County was finding it hard. The tempo was a lot. They were rushing is what they were doing. When they did get a shot off, they were rushing them. And of course, they turned the ball over quite a bit too. You can't ignore that as well. Xavier Randolph has 2 fouls to start this second half. He's really the only one in foul trouble from Giles County. But I did not keep up with the fouls real well. There's a couple of their players that have 2 fouls, but I know that Smith does, and I think Draper may have a couple of fouls as well. But anyway, but over on the other side, Chandler, 12 points for Parrish, who came out and drained a couple of threes in that first half, and then also made a couple of good drives to the basket and was able to score. Giles County was able to go to that zone defense and shut some of that down, but even at that point, they were letting Draper get in the middle and kind of just dish to whoever they could get it to. Of course, Foster's got a couple of dunks, including an alley-oop for Muscle Shoals. So we've got a little bit of everything. The one thing we haven't had is Giles County hasn't really been able to take control of anything in this game, defensively or offensively. And I think that what we're going to see is as it may be that they can't come back and win this game. It may be that they can. But what we're going to see is that they're going to get more acclimated to the pace, the way this is a different kind of game than they played. I haven't seen them play a team like this yet. You may have, but I have not.
No, Scott, this is a first for them in this kind of physicality and athleticism, and really, you know, a lot of height too for them.
Yep.
And so this is going to be one of those matchups that I think that they're going to go back to the film and watch later and be like, here's what we need to do going forward, because this is not going to be this may be the first team that they take like this, but it will not be the last team they take this season that will be like this. And these are the matchups you want to take early on in the season, because you want to take this early, get the shelling from it, and then learn from it and be ready when the next one comes up.
You may be asking yourself, who is that extremely intelligent young man that you hear with me? That's Chandler Harmon. He's the reporter for Giles County, for the Pulaski Citizen, I'm sorry. And we are teaming up here tonight for KSR Sports Radio. And don't forget to pick up your newspaper this week for all the stuff that happened last week, and next week for all the stuff that happens this week here in Giles County, news-wise, and in the Bobcats. And don't forget, The Raiders are playing over in Lawrence County tonight, Richland and Richland boys and girls, and that's over on 100.9 FM, 107.7 FM, and KSR.com. We're about ready to get this going. Giles County is going to get the ball to start the second half, trailing 30-17. What have the Bobcats got? We're about to find out. Kaysen Howard's going to get double teamed. He kicks it over to Damari Allen, and Damari Allen finds it in the corner to Chase Reynolds. Once again, Damari Allen pulls back. There's Ogle. Ogle tries to drive. He does. He goes. No, nice wrap around to Reynolds. That's the way you get in there and get this second half started, as Chase Reynolds picks up his first 2 points.
And, it's good the Bobcats get on the scoreboard first. They make an 11-point game now. As Chase Reynolds, a big guy we talked about, getting those, another player that creates a spark for him. And hopefully it ignites here for him, too.
Right. Oh, almost a good steal by Allen. I'm afraid they're going to call the foul on him. Yeah. Damari Allen gets the foul called on him. He ran into a Draper, who is a large man, by the way. I guarantee you he's on the football team. To get it back to him. Now out top, three-pointer on the way. He will not go, misses everything. And Giles County is going to get it back with a chance to dig off into this lead a little bit more. Of course, Giles County was down by 13. They're down by 11 now with 7:06 left, and we could get inside of double digits again here.
Here, Scott, it's funny you talked about Damari Allen running into the wall of a man that is number
Draper,
5.
Right.
Damari Allen's probably not used to that all that much with him being one of the most
He running past about it on the football field, didn't he? Oh, nice drive by Ogle, and he finally gets off into the scoring column. I said he was obviously missing before. Now he's not anymore. 30-21. The score is 9-point lead. Giles County could not quite get the handle on that rebound, as the Foster jumper was no good. Now they're going to give it to him at the baseline. He gets knocked out of bounds by Allen. It'll be Giles County's ball. Foster's a big old fella. He's not quite as thick as Draper, but they get it to Draper. He shoots a three. It won't go. Rebound, Allen. He spins out of trouble there. Now he's going to go. Oh, they're going to call Foster for the reach around. He thought he was going to get a quick swat at it. He really bailed him out because the 10-second count was on, and Allen was having some trouble back there.
Right.
They get it into Ogle. He takes it up the far sideline. He's going to go all the way to the basket. No, he kicks out. Reynolds.
That's one thing we don't talk enough about, Scott, is that vision from Coach Ogle. He is a great facilitator for the Bobcats, along with Xavier Randolph.
Allen just a little bit. There goes Foster again. He's going to be fouled and dunk. All three of his baskets have been via the hard flush kind.
Someone sent him into the Alabama Slam Dunk Contest because he is soaring tonight.
He took off from about the foul line. Looked like, I know it really wasn't true, but it seemed like it. As he got the basket, he does not make the free throw, and it's 32-21 now with 6 minutes left in favor of Muscle Shoals. There's a ball in the corner to Ogle. Bottom. Colt Ogle with a First Realty Group three. Another big basket for the Bobcats. They just keep hanging around. There's Xavier Hanna fighting for rebounds. He got it. And Kaysen Howard's not really got going this second half yet. There he goes to the basket. Doesn't get the foul call. Now they're going to call Chase Reynolds on the rebound try. I've got it as his second, maybe his third. It's the third team foul here in the third period. Muscle Shoals has one. He walks. I'm telling you that you cannot. I'm telling you, if you think about traveling, if you think about moving that foot, and he's consistent. You can say what you want to about him. He's been doing it for years now. He is consistent as it gets. You better keep that foot flat on the ground.
Hey, and any call that goes Giles County's way is a good call, right?
Well, yeah, but he'll call it against you too. I mean, he's as consistent with that as you'll ever see. Ogle gets it to Hannah. I'm not Hannah. Randolph. Randolph gets it to Allen. The ball's knocked away by Parrish. He goes into the lane, gets it knocked away. Rebound comes down to Foster, and he puts it up and in. There's the first non-dunk basket for Foster.
You can tell he's probably disappointed by that.
34-24. Howard splits the defense. There's going to be a foul. Oh, they're going to call travel. Woo! 4:40 left, 24-34. I'm putting my hand over my mouth right now. Ogle comes out. Deshaun Howard comes in. If I go muffled, everybody, it's because I don't want to talk bad about the referee.
Yeah.
It's almost Christmas time. I don't want to get all tore up about it. It's a December basketball game. What are you getting tore up about? They lob it in. Gonna call it that. Oh, he pushed off. He reached around. Actually didn't push off. He reached around and grabbed Damari Allen behind him. I saw it happen. Foul goes on number 3 there, Cowan. It's 2 team fouls now for Muscle Shoals. Casey Howard picks up his dribble. He kicks it underneath, and they're going to go over the top. See, they're starting to call it a little tighter. There's Parrish with a foul. Trying to get it into Damari Allen, and he goes over the back to do so. 3 fouls each for each team. Like I said, if your team's going to be extremely aggressive and physical like they are, the referees almost have to call the fouls.
Oh, absolutely, Scott. I mean,
they're in there swatting and swiping all the time. You know, at some point they hit and skin. I'm sorry, it's happening. You got to start calling that mess. But I like what Giles County's having to put up with tonight, just to be real honest with you. Allen gets the dish from Howard, can't score. Rebound comes down to Foster. I'm glad this is a good matchup for Giles County. I mean, tough matchup, but good for them, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, as you talked about, and we keep talking about December basketball, this is the kind of matchups that make you better later on.
Oh, nice swat away there by Allen. Allen's played well of a defensive game. There's Octavian Howard. He's checked in. Oh, look at Xavier Randolph come away with the rebound. There's Howard underneath. Kicks it out to the other Howard. Falls down on the shot, won't go. Rebound comes down. Octavian Howard knocks it away, but Parrish is able to hang on to it. Smith gets it to Parrish. Little runner, good.
They need to keep it out of Parrish's hands.
Yeah, do not let number 0 have it. 36-24. It's back to a 12-point game with 3 minutes left in the third period. Damari Allen, Giles County's just having a hard time scoring. There goes Howard, and he falls down. He'll be called for the travel. Hannah comes in for Allen. 3 minutes left. Giles County trails 36-24. It's just been tough. Everything on offense has been hard.
And, they're starting to make it harder on defense, too. Muscle Shoals has been a team tonight that you may think that you have them figured out, and then they do something different, and all of a sudden it's right back to the basics.
Samples is checked back in for Muscle Shoals. There's a 3 for Parrish. No good. Rebound, Xavier Randolph. I wasn't going to call him Hannah again. There's Hannah. Hannah's got it. Tries to find, what a great pass, but they can't finish. Just everything's rushed. They're just not, the tempo is just something they're not used to. That was just a great pass by Hannah, though. Kudos to him for that shot, for that pass. Ball gets away from Smith. Out top, Octavian Howard picks him up. Now they move the ball to Samples underneath. He's double teamed. Hannah's on him. There's a 3-pointer coming up from Smith. No good. Rebound comes down to Howard. Kaysen Howard, that is. He gets it to Deshaun Howard. He drives. He pulls back. There's Octavian Howard on the wing. Oh, he is just a hair off. There's Kaysen Howard fighting for rebounds, putting it back up and in. Man, what an effort by Kason Howard. 36-26. Giles County cuts it back to 10. 1:41 left. If they could just get it back to single digits again here before the fourth period, that'd be great. They get it to Samples. He goes up. He'll be fouled. Foul's going to go against Kason Howard, I believe, hopefully, because at this point, Kason has got none. Yeah. The second. So he's got two, but Xavier Randolph had two. You just didn't want to pick that third up.
Right.
Minute and a half left. Samples shoots a free throw. First one's no good, so it was worth every bit of it. 36-26. Giles County trails. Muscle Shoals has trailed the whole game by 14 or more points at some point, and then have cut it to 5 at one point in the second period. They trailed at halftime 30-17, and now here in the third period, Giles County trails by 10 with a minute and a half left. Second free throw coming up for Samples is no good again. I can tell that, but Giles County loses position. Draper goes up and gets the rebound, and I believe that'll be Xavier Hanna who gets that foul. I think I got it as his first. That's 5 on Giles County, so the next minute and a half fouls will send Muscle Shoals to the free throw line.
You know, Scott, so far, once again, it pays off fouling him here as he misses the first shot there.
Yeah, it's not been the free throw has not been treated kindly tonight by any team, including the girls. The girls didn't treat him very well either. He does make the second one. 37-26.
You know, Scott, speaking of free throws, Lauderdale County last week for Giles County won the game with 13 free throws, and that was all the scoring for the Bobcats in the fourth quarter of play.
Really?
What a game last week.
Giles County turns it over. I didn't even see what happened, but wasn't good. Ball knocked away by Hannon, now knocked away by Howard. Octavian Howard, he tries to get it back, can't. Man, that guy hustles out there, doesn't he?
Oh, absolutely, Scott. I mean, he is a big defensive presence for the Bobcats here.
They can't ignore him.
And if the Bobcats want to hope of, coming back in this matchup, he's going to be one of the key parts of that.
You got 3 seconds called on Samples. Giles County gets the turnover back. Kason Howard gets the ball. He goes up against Hogan's. He kicks it over to Octavian Howard. Now back to Kason. Nope. Hogan steps in the way. He carried, he traveled. I know you weren't going to get it past that man down there. I promise you weren't going to get that travel past him.
He sensed it, too. He made sure he got over there.
He had his travel radar on, didn't he? 37-26 with 1 minute left. Somebody finna travel. Deshaun Howard. Here comes Samples. Into the lane. Kicks it over to Parrish. Don't let him shoot. Oh, nice follow-up, but no good. Muscle Shoals. Oh, Kason Howard dribbles it off his foot. 40.9 seconds left. 37-26 still. Muscle Shoals gets the ball back on their end. Very hectic ball game. Like I said, there's a lot of every time he shoots, I'm like, no, don't let him shoot.
You know what? He might just be chucking it up now.
33 seconds. Howard gets it to Hanna. Hanna gets it to Randolph. Randolph at the free throw line, puts a shot up, and it goes. Nice touch for Randolph. He's not scored a lot tonight, but there's been a couple of big buckets for him. As we get under 10 seconds here right now, 37-28 it's a 9-point game. Giles County can hold them here. Oh, they do not. Three-pointer goes for Hogan's as the buzzer sounds. We'll be back in just a minute here on KSR Radio.
We've been cutting prices at Murray Chevrolet GMC. There are amazing red tag deals throughout our lot. Just look for the red hang tags and windows to find the very best deals in our inventory, like the Black Widow Edition Silverado 1500 RST with $12,000 off, or the 2025 Corvette E-Ray with over $14,000 in rebates. Many more great deals with thousands off on 2025 trucks. Swing through or visit our website, murraychevrolet.com, for all the info.
This is Clay Doggett, your state representative.
May Oil Company, a four-generation family-owned business, is a supplier of fuel products and specialty lubricants serving Pulaski, Giles County, and southern Middle Tennessee from our offices and warehouse at 619 South 4th Street, Pulaski. May Oil Company is also a proud supporter of Giles County Bobcat and Richland Raiders sports. May Oil Company, supporting our Middle Tennessee communities for generations. 931-363-3704.
Fans, from the coin toss to the final.
Let's sing it, Chandler. No, let's don't. Don't start singing. I'm just kidding.
Hey, not tonight.
40. I know you can sing. 40. I know you can sing. I just can't. 40-28 is the score. Giles County probably a low for them this season. Just having a hard time with the tempo and the pressure of this ball game so far tonight offensively. Fourth period just starting. Muscle Shoals will be patient with a 12-point lead here in the fourth period. Giles County staying in that zone, but they may have to come out of it. And really, the truth be known is that whenever they've been man-to-man, it has not worked out real well. Smith gets it out top to Parrish. Parrish is the leading scorer for the night so far with 14 points. They're going to make Giles County come out and defend them. Giles County going to have to come out of the zone. It's not going to.
And you can't let them waste clock here.
Yeah, we're going to.
They've already almost shoot up a minute of time.
Yeah. I mean, I do not want to watch an 8-minute dribbling contest. Dribbling drills for 8 minutes.
That sounds about as entertaining as paint drying, right?
Parrish gets it in the corner. Oh, there you go. That's good. Apparently, they need an 8-minute passing drill.
Yeah.
So, just under 7 minutes. It's 40-28. Hannah brings it up for Giles County. Giles County can maybe, they can get off, cut it to 10 or maybe even single digits. They get the right situation. Gets it in to Randolph. Randolph with a nice
rejected
feed, but that is rejected. What'd they call? They say it went off of Hannah?
I think somehow they are.
Well, nobody's arguing with them, so we're going to let it. I'm not going to say anything. 6:40 left.
You and I might just saw something different. But we
oh, they called goaltending. That's what that was.
Ah.
Hannah got 2 points out of that. So it's 40-30. Looked up and the score was different.
I was like, hold on. There's no way.
One stop at a time. One basket at a time. There goes Parrish. Kicks it out. Man who made that three-pointer at the quarter missed one there. Cameron Hogan's. But they did get the rebound, did Muscle Shoals. 6:08 left here in the fourth period. Howard's coming out on Smith. Drives around him, goes in the lane. He walked. How did that get away? And he is going to be fouled by Hannah, I'm afraid. No. Deshaun Howard.
His radar might have been off on that walk.
Yeah, he wasn't over there. That's what it was.
That's what it was.
Was the other man. So they were saying that Cowan was shooting when he was fouled, and he missed the free throw. Poor free throws have not been treated well at all tonight. The free throw line has been abused. All right. Second one is good off the glass. 41-30. Giles County on offense. Kason Howard dribbles it off his foot, but Octavian Howard's there to pick it up. He drives, stops at the elbow, catches Kason, driving to the basket. Kason puts it up, and it won't go. That's kind of been the problem tonight. It's just been rushed for Giles County. They can't get in a rhythm. because they're just not used to the frenetic pace that they're being forced to play with on defense. So basically what I'm saying is Muscle Shoals has their tempo is what they've been playing at tonight.
Right, and I mean, unfortunately for the Bobcats, they haven't been able to force Muscle Shoals to swap to play in their tempo with their defense. So
that's exactly right. Because Giles County's had to sit back in the zone, and that's kind of allowed Muscle Shoals to move at whatever tempo they want. And then on the defensive end, Muscle Shoals has dictated how fast and how hectic it's going to play. And so you see Giles County players rushing shots, missing shots, and just making mistakes that you don't generally see. 41-30, 5 minutes left here in the ball game. Muscle Shoals finds a man over here wide open, but he will pull it back. They have been told not to shoot unless they have a wide open shot. There goes Parrish. The ball goes underneath. It's knocked away by Hannah, but then Cowens recollects it. They go up. Now there's going to be a foul called, 5 seconds called against Giles County. 43-30.
tonight has just not been a game that's gone Giles County's way.
They'll want to forget this one. They'll want to, but their coach better not let them. 43-30. They need to remember this game. 4.5 minutes left because they'll find somebody else they have to play when it really matters that plays like this, and they need to know how they're going to handle it. It won't be a surprise at that point.
You know, Scott, this is one of those matchups you want to get out of the way early.
Sure.
I mean, they're saying, there's good things of taking a game like this. I mean, there's a lot they can learn from tonight's matchup.
There goes Deshaun Howard. Of course, Randolph with the steal. Deshaun Howard with the basket for Giles County. And, they're not done yet. I've seen a whole lot crazier stuff happen, I can assure you. There's a travel.
He got it that time. He got the radar activated.
I'm telling you, dude, you can't do nothing in front of that guy. 43-32. It's a 9-point game with 3:52. I just want to make that point just in case something crazy happens here, Chandler. Here comes Kason Howard. 11-point game. I'm sorry, I said 9. It's 11-point game. 3:52 left. Ogle drives to the basket, goes up, shots in, shots good. Now it's a 9-point game. 43-31. 34. 9-point game. Going to have a foul called on Giles County. Giles County's going to have to take some chances. They're going to get caught. Third foul on Kason Howard. Second team foul for Giles County. They're going to have to start doing some stuff like that. They're going to have to start doing some. Now he's going to get called. That was not a good foul. Bodied him. That's his 4th foul for Kason Howard. That's not what you need when you're facing a 9-point deficit. But just remember, it's just 9 points. 3:23 and 9 points is not an impossible situation for the Bobcats. But with Kason Howard, it gets even harder. So Damari Allen will get called for that foul. That'll be his 2nd. That'll be Giles County's 4th. We got 3:13 left in the 4th period. Parrish. I wouldn't foul him. I bet you he can shoot him. Smith catches the pass in midair, puts it up and in for Muscle Shoals, and it's 34-45. 45-34, excuse me. Shot up and in. Who shot? Deshaun Howard.
That was Deshaun Howard.
All right. We're going to be back in just a minute here on Pulaski KSR Sports.
Fans, from the coin toss to the final quarter, stay refreshed with an ice-cold Coca-Cola as you cheer on the Raiders. Just head to the concession stand and grab the perfect refreshment to share with fellow fans. Share a Coke with a teammate, a rival, or a friend this season. Thank you for choosing Pulaski Coca-Cola. It's time to load up on the best snacks and some delicious ice-cold Coke for all your game day guests. Nothing tastes like everyone you love and everything you like coming together. Coca-Cola. Together, taste better.
May Oil Company, a four-generation family-owned business, is a supplier of fuel products and specialty lubricants serving Pulaski, Giles County, and southern Middle Tennessee from our offices and warehouse at 619 South 4th Street, Pulaski. May Oil Company is also a proud supporter of Giles County Bobcat and Richland Raiders sports. May Oil Company, supporting our Middle Tennessee communities for generations. 931-363-3704.
We are with KSR Sports here. Hart Mayfield Gymnasium, Giles County High School taking on Muscle Shoals, trailing by 9. 2.5 minutes left. Muscle Shoals brings it up against the press. Foster goes to the basket, gets his 12th point, and it's 47-36 in favor of Muscle Shoals. Giles County struggling offensively tonight. Really got behind quick and early, and there's Kason Howard losing. Missing the shot there, and there'll be a tie ball, and that ball will stay with Giles County. Yeah, just missing some things that you don't see Giles County do.
No, Scott. I mean, this is one of those things. Obviously, like we talked about earlier, this is the first time they're taking a team like this,
right?
And unfortunately, that brings out some flaws that you might not see against another team.
Nice
but flaws they know
Xavier
now
Randolph.
that they have.
Nice moves by Xavier Randolph to the basket and get the ball in the basket. He walked. Oh, my boy was over on the other side over there. No wonder.
That's why. And keep them on the players, dude.
Oh, man. Nice hands by Kason Howard, but still couldn't get it away. They get it to the hands, and they're just not going to take a shot unless they get something wide open underneath. Minute 40 seconds. Very, very good, disciplined team is Muscle Shoals. Reynolds will get called for the foul. That'll be the 5th foul on Giles County, which means that they'll shoot free throws, will Muscle Shoals. Okay, that's his second. Actually, that is his third, so good. All right, this young man is Cameron Hogan. He's made 1 3-pointer for the night, and he is shooting free throws, and he missed the first one. One of the very few chances Giles County has is to keep putting these boys on the free throw line.
Yeah.
Deshaun Howard comes in. Chase Reynolds goes out. The second one is good. It's 48-38. Now Eric Gentry's checking in for Damari Allen. There goes Kason Howard up the sideline. Double team all the way across to Eric Gentry. Now they get it to Deshaun Howard. He drives to the basket. He'll get bumped. Shots up. He's going to call it on the floor. I'm going to put my hand over my mouth again. 48-38, 125 left. That was on the floor, apparently. Ogle goes to the baseline, shots up. Now, I bet you he'll be shooting this one. He'll be shooting 2 here, Will Ogle. I would certainly hope.
And that'll put, if he makes both, that'll put the Bobcats the closest they've been in a while in this matchup.
Yeah, within 8. Yeah, I mean, they were within 5 way back in the second period. Now they're going to be within, if they make these, it'll be within 8. There's one of them. Colt Ogle now has, I'm sorry, that's not right. Colt Ogle now has 6 points. And with 1:21 left, Giles County trails by 8. Gentry will foul. That's what I do. They may start hitting them, but
until they do,
I'd be making them shoot them.
Even if they make one or two, that's
he's swapping out 2 points for one at the worst. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know if he's got blood on his face. Something going on. Looks like Parrish has blood on his face. So they're going to bring in Draper to take his place. At the free throw line will be Hogan's, who just made 1 of 2. Giles County has just cut this game down to 8 points, 48-40 with a minute 18. This is another good learning experience for Giles County. When you're down late, what are you going to do? How are you going to do it? First free throw is good. Hogan's second free throw is up and no good. Surprise, surprise. There'll be a foul now on Draper. Draper will be called for the foul over the back. That'll be 3 fouls on Muscle Shoals. So no free throws yet for Giles County. But we get the ball back, 117, trailing by 9.
With an opportunity to go down just 7 points.
You could cut it to 6, actually.
Yeah.
With the right shot. Gentry. Randolph, back to Gentry. Oh, he threw it away. Good job by Randolph to keep him from stuffing it, which is exactly what he did. 51-40, under a minute left. Ogle goes to the basket, won't go. Just too many of those missed. Now there's going to be a foul called against Deshaun Howard because they still think Muscle Shoals can't shoot. 41.7 seconds left. 51-40 is the lead. Muscle Shoals has led this game from wire to wire. First one's missed. Somebody's going to have to do some serious counseling for the free throw lines.
Yeah.
I mean, they have been abused tonight. Second free throw is up and no good. Rebound down to Randolph. Randolph pulls it down across the half-court line. Hands it off to Gentry. Gentry over to Deshaun Howard. Count it. Oh, I thought it was going. Now he puts it up, gets his own rebound, puts it up. Timeout called by Giles County. It's going to be 30 seconds. So let's just keep it right here. 2 more points for Deshaun Howard. 51-42. We're back to 9. 26 seconds left. I mean, it's not impossible.
No, I think what we've learned this season with Bobcats is nothing is impossible for them here.
No. Well, I mean, what they're going to have to do is foul and hope that the stellar free throw shooting that for Muscle Shoals continues and they can continue to swap 2s for 0s or 1s and in 26 seconds can make this a ball game because really right now you're down by 9. If they can make you foul them, they make 1. Let's say then if you can come and hit a 3, I know just somebody nail a 3 and cut it down to 6 or 7. That'd be real nice. That man they foul Hogan's who has made 1 of 2 the last 2 trips down to the free throw line, so he's going to go back.
Scott, it's funny. I was looking over at the line. I thought that little boy was about to join them on the team. I watched him run on the court, and I was like, uh-oh.
Everybody, all these players, the girls and the boys, they ought to be made to, he missed the first one. They ought to be made to go and apologize to the free throw line.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wish I knew how many free throws were missed tonight. The second one is up, and it's no good. Rebound comes down to Allen. He takes it, and here he goes. He's going to drive up the court, 20 seconds. He drives it off his foot. Ball's knocked away, and it will belong still to Giles County. But we're only got 15 seconds left in the ball game. Gentry gets it. He loses the handle on it. Get it out to Hannah. Hannah comes across. They get it to Reynolds. Reynolds gives it back to Hannah. He puts it up and in. 7 seconds left, 51-42. 44, I'm sorry. Down to 0, and that'll end the ball game. Giles County, though, able to make a pretty good run. Keep it. After that first just 11-0 run, Chandler, in this ball game to start this ball game off. After that, you take that away. You know, you give say you've got a tighter ball game. So Giles County was able, like we said, able to adjust to what was going on. They just never could get the offense going.
Right, Scott. I mean, like you said, I mean, after that first quarter with that 11-in-a-row run, the Bobcats figured some stuff out in defense. Unfortunately, just couldn't figure it all out on offense this matchup. But hopefully this is one that they can learn from as we get ready here. You know, we're almost to January basketball where it starts to pick up a little bit more for them. So
right.
This is one that they'll definitely
You better
learn
go
from.
catch the coach. He's going to get away from you.
Yeah.
All right, Chandler's going to go talk to the coach. Hey, listen, make sure you pick up your newspaper next week and this week and find out what the coaches had to say. Thank you, buddy. Make sure you know what the coaches had to say about these ball games. And Chandler covered these ball games over the weekend. He's covered the game tonight. See you. And so make sure that you pick up the paper and find out what all Chandler finds out from the coach, find out all the official stats and official scoring, which I'll give you some unofficial scoring right now for Giles County. 11 points for Kason Howard. Let's see, 4, that's probably 12, but anyway, 4 points for Deshaun Howard, 6 for Xavier Hanna, 7 for Colt Ogle, all in the second half, 3 for Octavian Howard, 2 for Chase Reynolds, 6 for Xavier Randolph. Those are your leading scores for Giles County. Leading scorer for the game is Gavin Parrish for Muscle Shoals with 14. Actually, he and Foster have 14, so both of those guys with 14. 6 for Cowan, 2 for Smith, 7 for Draper, 2 for Samples, 5 for Hogan's. Giles County falls 51-44 to Muscle Shoals, and in a game that they'd like to forget probably pretty soon. But what they need to do is remember. They need to use what they've learned. A couple of good things out of this. It's hard to say you don't like moral victories, but a couple of good things that they can take out of it is once they went down 11-0, they fought their way back into this ball game, and although they stayed down by 10-ish points throughout the game, they never let never let Muscle Shoals get away from them again, which means, this game could have turned into a 25-point game at the blink of an eye. Giles County did not let that happen, and that's something you take with you. Also, the way you battled down at the end of the game, you were able to cut it down to 7 instead of being double digits. So it's all really good stuff for Giles County that they can take with them. Obviously want to win the game, want to score better, want to play better. But that's the reason you play December basketball, so that when you get to January and February, you already had some of these experiences, and that's what they'll be able to use out of this. So we're going to go ahead and shut it down tonight. Thank you for listening to KSR Sports. Thank you for watching us here on Facebook, KSR Sports Facebook. I know Giles Richland has been playing over on KSR. When you want to listen to WKSR Radio, 100.9, 107.7, KSR.com. When you want to see our streaming like tonight, then you go to KSR Sports on Facebook and or YouTube. So check us out. Thank you for following us. Make sure you pick up a Pulaski Citizen and find out all the details from the coaches and the scoring. Thank you to JP Plant. Thank you to Morgan and Kenny and everybody with WKSR for bringing us these ball games. And thank you to our amazing sponsors. Make sure you go tell them thanks for bringing these ball games to you. We will see you. Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody. We'll see you on the other side of Old St. Nick here on KSR Sports.